It's your boy All Star Izzy. We in the building. What's going on with everybody? How's everybody doing? Talk to me. Talk to me. Hold on. Who we got in the building? I see y'all putting up already. Yo, big salute. Shout out to Storm Jules. I see you in the building. Stash, what's happening? Marie, great to see you. Elena, great to see you. Twin, what's up with it? What's going on? How's everybody feeling tonight? It's your boy, your host, All Star Izzy. We are here having a good conversation. Listen, yeah, I'm excited. Y'all already know who's coming up, and if you don't know, we're gonna be having a nice, warm presence that's gonna pull up to the live. We're gonna be having a good conversation because one thing that I like to do. Man, I love to talk about. Wait, actually, mic check. Can y'all hear me through here? Let me know what's going on. It's your boy. BWG. You already know. You already know. You already know. And if you don't know, it's Young Izzy though. If you don't know, I'm sorry, Izzy though. Let me know if you can hear me. ODST, great to see you. Salute with it. What's up? What's going on? Let me know if y'all can hear me through the mic and shit. We are here live in action. What's up with it? Twin, great to see you. Let me know if y'all can hear me in this thing though. Man, what's up though? Yo, okay, Ghostface, I see you. What's up, Brody? What's going on? Listen, we're gonna have our guests come up and everything. Let me know if y'all see me. Let's get some stars in the chat. Let me know y'all feeling this shit, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Listen. Yes, I got glasses in this bitch. You know why? Cause shit, sometimes I want to block some shit out and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? What's good with it, man? What's good with it? I want to. Who's in here that can hear me? Sour Patch, great to see you. Welcome in. What is up with it though? What's up with it? Y'all already know who we gonna have. If y'all know who RP is, you already know we're gonna have a good ass conversation. I mean, one thing that I like to do is love to bring women up here, have a good conversation, and talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Those in the chat, let me know if y'all can hear me. Mic check 1 2. All Star Izzy just came right through. Hit the like button and subscribe too. People always watching everywhere out the blue. Ooh. Oh, straight out the dome, straight out the dome piece, straight out the dome piece. You feel me? Great to see everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Elena, I see you. Sour Patch, great to see you. What's happening? What's going on? Jules, what's up with it? Great to see you, of course. We are in the building. We are here. We're going to make some shit vibe. We're going to make some shit talk about. You can hear, say that. Is it here from the mic, though? Let me know if it's from the mic. BOWG. Yeah, All Star Izzy hitting live in 3. Hold on. We making sure we're doing this. You know what's so crazy? This is honestly, y'all. This is a very long time coming. We RP and I, and Worry as well. You know that's gonna come in the future. But we've been talking about this collab a very long time. Very long time. You know what I'm saying? And finally the stars aligned and now we're here. Thank you for 13 likes. Let's work our way to 15 likes. We have a special guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know how y'all feeling tonight. Listen, today has been productive. Big shout out to my family. Shout out to my sister. I'm so proud of her. She moved into her new place, and you can't be nothing but happy about seeing people move up in the world. You just gotta love that shit in the world, man. What's up with it though? Put some stars in the chat. Let's get some stars in the building. How y'all doing tonight? Listen, I'm gonna have a beautiful guest. But regardless of that, how's everybody doing tonight? How are you guys doing? Talk to me. What's up though? What's good? What's good? Oh man, the Matrix. The Matrix. I've been doing in there. I'm thriving. I'm out here, living, doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Backspin like Neo. Yo, what's up? Lyric, what's good? What's up with it though? What's up? Listen, we're gonna have a very good live tonight. Yo, drop it like it's hot instrumental is so tough though. But let's put that onto a pause really quickly. Let me know if you can hear me through my headset. Is it through the microphone or do y'all hear me through here? What's going on, fam? Styles HQ, great to see you play. What's up with it? What's up with it? Listen, I can't see none, but I can see it all. You feel me? Yeah, thank you. Congratulations. Yeah. Big shout out to my sister, bro. I love to see people progress. I love to see people move up. You can only be happy about that stuff. And one thing too, I would like to say is that even if you have obligations, you got to make sure you stick to your original plan of the obligations. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there is a sacrifice that requires with time and everything like that. You feel me? What's up, ladies? The eye talk is in the building. Hold up, they just made themselves known. What's up with it though? Hold on, as I'm doing this, give me a second. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Listen, man, everything is gonna be beautiful. We're gonna be talking about love, relationships, dating. I mean, I have some great questions, of course. We often talk about dating and stuff like that. And one thing why I like to bring ladies up here is first and foremost, it's great to hear what they have to say because sometimes a lot of them agree with what I got to say, but if they disagree, that's fine. I mean, everybody got their own perspective. But the thing is that a lot of you guys, men specifically, don't like to listen to other men give you advice. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Are you jealous? Are you just like he's Hispanic? He wears glasses. He wears shades in the office. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're like that. Who knows? But regardless, we're still gonna be putting on the show tonight. Okay. I want to say shout out to everybody that's in the building. I see you pulling up B3 with the shout out to the all-star members. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I see you shining over there, sir. What's going on? Big shout out. The mind says, what's going on, bro? Hello, Izzy. What's up? A diamond in the sticks. Great to see you. Welcome to the All-Star Lifestyle. Now, I'm going to be dropping a link. And as I drop this link is meant to be for my guest. So please, if you are not meant to be my guest, do not click it. And yeah, I mean, we're all adults here, right? I think most of us. But the reason I got to say is because, hey, we got to really I got to make sure I set the tone and let people know and everything. The reason I got to, excuse me, I had to pause it because I got to drop this link really quickly. Hold on, give me just one brief moment. Big shout out to everybody. We in the building. You know, my intro instrumental at first was going to be Hypnotized by Biggie because I fuck with that shit so heavy. That shit is so fly. But give me one brief moment. Hold on, hold on. No problem, nothing but respect. Yeah, yes, sir. Big shout out to the Mind Says, man. I see you. I see you. Okay, hold on. So it's pinned. Ladies, whenever you are ready. But actually, before you're ready, let me go ahead and say what I need to say. You know, um, a big reason as to why I wanted this individual here today. Of course, I told you it's been a long time coming. You know, it has been a long time coming. We've been wanting to do this. On their end, big shout out to the ladies at I Talk. Make sure you subscribe. You see them in the chat. But also, you know, she's very vocal. You know, she's proud of what she says. She wants to say what she has to say, and it could be a little bit off putting to some people. But sometimes, you know, you need that in this world. And who am I to judge? I'm not. I mean, who am I to judge? I want this type of stuff, and I want to talk about it because sometimes, like I said, you don't want to hear it from an individual like myself. So maybe if you see a lady who, you know, who's an attractive lady, and you're like, you know what, she's right. She knows exactly what she's talking about. So it's gonna be that thing. But you know, this is what we do, though. You feel me? Yes, great to see everybody. Balance is great. A man and a woman giving encouragement is better than just a man giving perspective. Yep, you know what I'm saying. But you know, you love my sunglasses. Green is your favorite color. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to the shades, man. Shout out to the shades. Let's get some stars in the chat really quickly. Can y'all hear me through the mic or are you guys hearing me through the phone? Let me know. Because the mic sounds a little clearer through the phone. And listen, I'm learning to love green. As you see, I got more of a royal purple type of color around my office. But that's what I like. I mean, that's just fly. But I'm glad that you fuck with green. You know what I'm saying? Hold on though. But there's something that I want to play really quickly because our guest will be here shortly, and I'll need to play this in the background because let me tell y'all something. This shit is insane. And you know, big shout out to the OGs for real. You know what I mean? Sound is good. Say that. Oh yes, big shout out to Elena as well. You already know what's up with it though. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the All Star memberships. The All Star membership, the official, right, is now live and is available. The places where we're going to be learning to evolve, talk on some stuff, really focus on questions, whatever your priority is, a question that you want, a perspective, an opinion. We will be talking about that thing. You know, to invest into yourself, you know, just in general. I mean, with this too, but I was actually having a conversation about this, but investing into yourself is one of the best things you can do. Free game is free is one thing, but let me tell you something. It ain't nothing like, you know what I'm saying, doing what you got to do with it though. Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you, Donna. Yes. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hey, thank you for 17 likes. Let's work our way up to 20. I appreciate y'all. You know, but other than that, it's really been a good time. We're gonna have a really good conversation. Um, you know, even if there's any type of different perspective, that's good for it though. Like sometimes you need that for other people to see and talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, not everybody agrees on stuff, and that's okay. Everybody does their own thing, regardless of what is going on. You know, and there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about aside from this live. But you know, listen, your boy be experiencing life. I be talking to people. I be talking to women. I'm just in there. There's a lot of things we're gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the people that's watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking time out to watch. All right. Anytime at any minute, we will be having our guests come pull up to the scene. You already know my dog Boxing Dave in the building. Yes, listen, if any of you guys want to get any thumbnails, if you want to get any logos, any designs, hit up Boxing Dave. All Star Fridays. Come on now. I mean, All Star every day. But you know, Friday, let's make it our thing. Soon next weekend, I am definitely we will be running this back again with our Pete, not sure, but with someone else, most more than likely. You already know. Technology. Link is not working. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Give me one brief moment. Hold on, hold on. Would it work if you're a mod? Can't you see? Sometimes your lives just hypnotize me, and I'm just that all star. And here, hey, all star Izzy is here to kill. Okay, Izzy. You already know the vibes. What's up, Lawless? Salute to you, player. Big shout out to Lawless because I remember he was talking to me. He was like, "Bro, keep doing your shit." He was like, he. I was on Lawless live, man. Big shout out to Lawless. It's been a long time coming. I was on Lawless live. He was like, "Yo, if any of the he was like, yo, bro, I see you do your shit, and I see this hella haters just hating on you. Man, f them, f them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, you're not lying though. It's all good. I think RP's just taking a moment. I think there's a little bit technical difficulties, but she's gonna be bringing herself up here. But yeah, he was just like, man, just forget them, keep doing you, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Forget what these haters say. And you know, I was just like, yeah, that's very true. But one thing about me though, not a lot, no, but you know that I like to talk about is, I mean, it's what comes with it. If you want to do what you got to do, and you know what I'm saying, you're doing what you do. This is what comes with it. It comes with the territory. So no matter if you're on the type of time that you're on, listen, this is what's going to happen. Like you could talk about, you could be a fucking golfer, right? You can be great at golfing, right? But as you golf and you're great at golfing, someone's gonna be like, well, I don't like this person. I don't like the way you swing. I don't like the way you calculate your mind. You're so focused. And it's like, well, at the end of the day, people just got something to hate on. So, you know, there's some game right here. Just be the example. Why not? It just is what it is. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. But as ladies, as I talk of doing her thing, we're gonna make sure to see what's going on. Is the link still working for you or not? Let me know. Question why? Which how do you mean why to what? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm making sure, and I'm contacting RP at this time. Um, Listen, look back what I just sent you. See if that works for you. I'm not sure if it works on the laptop. It's really good for phones, so I'm not sure how that can work for you. Maybe you can use your phone. That could potentially work. You know what I'm saying? But B3, how do you mean? Why, as far as like haters, or why do people gotta hate, or why you should be an example? Let me know. Thank you for 20 likes. I see y'all in the building. Listen. Our guest is gonna come. We're gonna still have a good conversation. And if you have any conversations or anything that you like to ask, please do. Okay, we're having a good one. Well, I'm not blue. I'm green. I don't mind, but just wanted the reason. Okay, hold up though. Mic check 1 2. Hello.
Hello, hello,
We
hello.
are in the building. What's going on, RP? What's up?
Hi. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes. Okay, give me a second. Try to wave real quick because it was just frozen. Perfect. There we go. RP, welcome to the Austin. Welcome. Finally, we finally got to do what we got to do. You know how long
I
it's been
do.
coming?
Hi,
It's been
chat. Hi, everyone.
it's been a long time coming, to be honest. RP and I've been talking about stuff like this for a minute, and I'm glad that we were able to get to this point where you know the stars align. We're here, we're talking. Make sure y'all put some stars in the chat for RP. RP is taking out her sweet ass time to be a part of this conversation, you know. And I've been a part of their conversations where I've spoken on multiple topics with them. They always give me the platform. So every time I say like shout out to Laser I Talk, this is one of two when I speak on them. Big shout out to Bori as well. But without further ado, and before I keep ramming on about like how cool you are, let the people know who you are before we get into this conversation.
Well, before I get into who I am, first and foremost, thank you everyone for joining. It takes a lot of time and effort. Izzy, we want to thank you for this opportunity. We want to thank you
Always.
for being a part of our family. You're always on our chat, always on the platform, always
Of
giving
course.
your advice, your feedback, support. So we want to thank you for this
Of course.
opportunity, and we are very proud of you and the consistency and the growth and all that you're doing. So
Thank you.
yeah.
I'm grateful.
But who am I? If you guys don't know, I'm RP. I'm one of the ladies of iTalk. I see a lot of our friends that are also friends with us in iTalk. So that's me. We've been on for 3 years now. We're part of the iTalk family. If you don't know, Joe Chapa has the channel as well called iTalk If They Only Knew. So make sure you
Mhm.
support him as well. And then we have the ladies of iTalk, where it's 40 and myself, where we go live twice a week.
Absolutely. That was beautiful. Yes, please get in touch with them. Please talk to them. I see some of my own folks that's in here. Go ahead and get over there onto their side. Enjoy their topics. They touch on a lot of topics and they're really cool. They got a dope ass vibe. And listen, one thing why I wanted RP to join is because RP don't hold back. it's and sometimes listen, man, and sometimes you genuinely need that. And absolutely it's gonna be a live dating Q&A. So I do have some questions for you. You know, so for the first question I do want to ask is what do you look for in men? Right? Because this I'm going to be asking you a series of questions. The chat will be asking us, and later down, I will be putting up a number so they can call in if you guys want to potentially speak with RP. But don't let her scare you off if she gives you any answers. But you can still call in and talk to her. But regardless, what is something that you look for in men?
So I'll be honest with you. Perception is everything, right? People have
Mhm.
a perception of me because of maybe what I look like, maybe the
Right.
way I speak, maybe my platform, my energy, what have you. Now, what a lot of people don't know, they don't know the real me behind
Mhm.
YouTube, behind the
Mhm.
RP. The people that know Irina
Yeah.
is I'm very old school.
Mm.
I come from a
Mhm.
it's like the looks, the physique, the cars, the jewelry. I need somebody that has those core fundamentals,
Yeah.
because that will never change a person, right? The
Right.
diamonds, the glitz, the money, people change when it comes to that. But I need somebody that is a great like son, a great father if they have kids, a great sibling, um, a great employee, or employer.
Facts.
Somebody just very much into family that's got a good personality, who's fun, who's not always taking themselves seriously. So
Yeah.
those are like a few of the core things that I look for a long-term partner.
Right. Now, let me ask. You spoke on it just a little bit, but this is just based off my own curiosity. Something I love to ask ladies is, do looks matter to you though?
Yeah, absolutely.
But wait, RP, why? Why do looks matter?
Well, first of all, okay, what's the word? I don't want to be like
Like
cocky
shallow,
or whatever, but
superficial? Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Mhm.
has character and charisma,
Right.
um, respectful, all that matters. Absolutely. And for those who say looks don't matter, I don't necessarily believe that. Because when you first initially meet a person, what attracts you to them?
Right.
You don't know anything about them. So
Hold on, give me a second. They said they're not able to hear her. Can you mic check real quick?
I haven't changed anything. I'm on my cell phone.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're saying because I can hear you just fine. I heard everything you were just saying. Say a couple of things to the people real quick. Yeah, put a one in the chat if you guys are able to hear RP. Oh, it's the Wi-Fi. The freaking Wi-Fi, man. She's good now. Okay, cool. Say that you're good. I think the part they didn't hear, I believe, we can't now. She's good now. I mean, she's not talking right now at this moment. But how about this? I think they left out the part that says if you say looks don't matter. What was the rest of it?
Do matter because when
Hmm.
you initially meet a person at the grocery store, at the mall, or even like a dating site, the first
Yeah.
thing you see is them, their physique, their physical features. You don't
Right.
know what their mental is until you get to know them. So
Okay.
yeah, physical does is
Are y'all
important.
able to let me know if you guys still hear RP because she was just basically talking about how the physical does matter. So if you guys cannot, maybe try to like get out and try to come back in. Possibly that can help because I know that was a situation with Elena as well. RP because she
The
was just
physical
basically
does
talking about
matter.
how the
So
if
if
you
you
guys
guys
cannot
cannot,
maybe
maybe
try
try
to
to
like
like
you guys get out and maybe
come
try
back
to
in.
like get out and
Yes,
try to come
Anna.
back in. Oh
Possibly
shit.
that can help because I know that was a situation.
A small technical difficulties, everybody. Hang in there. Don't worry. We're still gonna keep this moving. This happens here and there. Let me know. Wait, mic check 1 2. We have to feel
One,
an attraction.
1 2. Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah. Can y'all let me know if y'all can hear her? She just said check it out. I got out, but it's still the same.
Let me.
Hey, shout out to the Wi-Fi. But as she's doing that, everybody. So everybody in the chat, let me ask you, men and women, do looks matter to you? Do you want to be attracted to the person that you're with? Let me know.
And don't fucking lie, people.
Yeah, don't lie. Don't lie. Still the same for me though. Still the same for me too.
What about now? Is that better?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. She correct. We have to feel an so Jules says she's correct. We have to feel an attraction. Okay. I like that. I like that. You know, I do agree though. I think that I think looks do matter, but not to the extent to where to be too superficial. Um, dog lose the makeup. I can't, bro. I can't. I love putting it on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rock star. But what was I gonna say? I agree though. I think that I like to be attracted to the ladies I'm with. You know what I'm saying? I like to look at the women that like I want to feel that from her, you know? But what's important to me, and then I would like your perspective on this as well, is Justin, great to see you. Is do you also as attractive they are, do you also like this mental stimulation that comes with it as well?
Oh, for sure. I mean, you can't have a conversation without that mental stimulation or somebody's on the same wavelength as you. Like that gets
Hmm.
boring. I mean, listen, a man can be attractive, but if he has nothing to talk about, if you have nothing in common, it's a mad turnoff. And
Right.
correct me if I'm wrong, there's plenty of beautiful women out there who
Yeah.
are just dumb as a doorknob and they're just only
Yeah.
good for one thing. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. You're right
They
though.
have
You're
a
right.
shitty attitude. And just because you're attractive, nobody wants to be around somebody with the negative attitude.
Hmm.
Personality is everything. But it's nice when that person's attractive as well. So it's a win-win.
It is. No, I completely agree. Like the other night, when I was on live, someone asked me a question, and they were like, "So should we date women to just like date women to date women to get prepared for the women that we want to date?" And I was like, "You can do that in the process, but I think you should definitely go after the one that you find attractive. Like you never know, because too like listen." And I would also like your perspective on this too, RP. And now we just having a conversation, but I still got questions to trust that and believe. But as you're having but it's like sometimes you can look, let's just say average. Now I'm not being disrespectful when I say it, but it's true. Let's just say you're an average looking person, right? But your demeanor, your attitude, the confidence, like how you present yourself, can show her that you're actually more attractive how you look, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
Absolutely.
a way for a woman to feel you is through conversation. Like,
Absolutely.
you can feel each other through the physical appearance, but that, again, that mental stimulation, that's very important. Even on my end, if a woman is not able to mentally stimulate me as well, I don't necessarily want that. I want you got to meet me at a certain level if we on that type of vibe. But I would like your perspective on that.
I mean, I 100% agree. I will be honest. I have dated a lot, but I've also been in a number of very long-term relationships. My
Okay.
longest has been 15 years off and on. He was very attractive, very much my type, all
Hmm.
that. However, those some of the qualities that he had is just not for my husband to be. Now,
Okay.
I also dated someone who was physically not my type whatsoever.
Yeah.
However, the relationship worked for the period of time because of the personality. I really like the person, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So what I saw, I really liked because they were very consistent, they're very caring, very charismatic, very sweet,
Right.
considerate, right? Those
Right.
are all the things that get the woman in the beginning.
Hmm.
Now, the relationship fell apart for whatever reason, but sometimes the personality and the things that you have in common overpower physical, because physical fades away over a period of time, right? If you fall in love with the person, you're going to fall in love with who they are. They can be attractive one day, and then, as time goes on, looks fade away. People get older, things
Yes.
happen, and
Yes.
they just lose themselves, unfortunately, when they get in a
Yes.
relationship.
Agree. I agree on that. And let me ask you this too, actually. Now, because everything that you're saying, I really do agree. Because like looks do fade. That's why I like to tell the men on my end, see her for who she is, not for what you want to see her as. Like most men see they pedestalize the beauty, the body, the everything. So they're like, kind of, I'm overexcited for that. But it's like, okay, that's cool. I can get your attention, but see who she is. Have a conversation. See what she's
Exactly.
about. Just
Yeah.
the
How is she with
chemistry.
people? You can't be
Hmm.
with somebody that, if you go in public and it's just chaos and it's just embarrassing, or if
Yeah.
you're with a guy and he's just a hot mess, gets drunk and he's just belligerent, that's a mad turnoff. I will leave your ass there. Like that's
That's
just
the real shit. That's the
like,
real shit.
I
You
don't want to
just
be.
Nah, you
Go
just hit
ahead.
it on the nail. No, no, no. I was gonna say you just hit it on the nail with something I was gonna ask you, but before I do it, before I lose a stop, let me ask you: do you think people in a relationship, in your perspective, of course, should do everything together?
I do not. I
Why?
feel like when you're in a relationship, there's two aspects of it. One, you are a team and you are a couple. However, you're also an individual and you should be able to do things on your own, do things that you enjoy with your girlfriends or even
Mm,
your guy friends, right? You need space from each other to miss each other and just to enjoy things, to enjoy things. I shouldn't have
yeah.
to stop everything I'm doing and then constantly be with you.
Right.
No. I mean, there's a majority of things, yes, obviously I want to do with my man and, do those things. However, I do want to have girls' nights. I want to go have dinners with my girlfriends. I think it's healthy. I think it's
Right.
important to have that bond with your girls, to talk about certain things, to be there for your friends. Same thing for men. You may have some single guy friends that still need you,
Yep.
or
Yeah.
even your friends that have a girlfriend or boyfriend. Doing couples things, I think, is also important.
Yeah.
um but again, it's important to also know what kind of friends you have, because if I'm in a relationship and I have all these single girls who wants to go to the club all day long and every weekend, I probably will not be going there often, because I also have respect for myself and I also have respect for my man, not to be
Exactly.
doing inappropriate things that he may not like.
Yeah.
And I will act the same way I act with my girlfriends, if he's around or if he's not around, because I'm always going to be loyal to my man whether he's there or not. That's just me.
Yeah. Now, but so RP. So are you saying that you're okay, like your man should be okay with you going to the club?
Well, I don't go to clubs. I'm just
Well,
talking.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
go to clubs.
listen.
I
Only reason I'm asking is because I can. There, men in the chat, don't be afraid. Engage. Um,
don't
you
be
know,
scared. Don't be
some men could
scared.
think that they're, that's a bit, outside, or like they're like, why does she have to go to the club? She should be with me. Some guys could think that's insecure. Let's not even say the club, just a girls' night out, right? So
Yes,
I'm
I
asking,
think that's very important. If my man says, no, you cannot, you are not the man for me. Now, the type of man that I need is going to have to be secure to know who I am. He's going to know that I respect him and that I've never shown him any disrespect. So he should be okay with me going out. I'll still be in check with him. I'll let him know where I'm at. I'm going to let him know what I'm doing. I'll text him throughout the night to let my man know that he's still important, that I'm
yeah,
thinking about him, even if I'm out with my friends. I will call you when I'm home to let you know that I'm safe. Now,
right,
I also expect the same thing.
okay.
So
So go ahead.
yeah, I still think that it's important to go out and do your own thing with your friends. Your life does not stop because you fall in love, right? Your person
Right.
that you're with, they just bring out like a better side of you, right? They're a partnership. You grow together, but you cannot stop me from being my own person.
Hmm.
What about you, Izzy? You're asking me all these questions. Let me ask you a question, sir. Because I
Yes,
know we
ma'am.
got a lot of ladies in the chat that love you, that
I
come
love
to
them
see
too.
you. So we want all the ladies want to know, what do you look for in a woman, Mr. Izzy?
Wow, wow, wow. We turned the tables, huh?
I gotta put
You
you
know
on the
what?
spot, my boy.
I'm with it. I love to thrive in pressure. What I look for in a lady, I'm gonna keep it very simple. Because I like to always think about the beginning. Only reason because that's when the foundation, really starts. But what I like is open mindedness. I like reciprocation and a woman who wants to have a great time. That's really what I like because and plus too, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta be attracted to you for sure. But the reason why I say open mindedness is because I'm a bit of a roller coaster, emotionally, mentally, physically, in a great way though. And I like to be spontaneous and have fun. And there's some things that I may tell you, nothing crazy, of course, but it's gonna be spontaneous. I like to go on that road. I like to go on that roller coaster, and I want you to sit next to me, and hold my hand or put my arm around you type of vibe. But I like open mindedness too because I don't like closed minded women. I like women that I can engage and have a conversation with and, have some depth in what we talk about. I don't want to have to always, I can bring it out of you, of course, because, I do understand the dynamics of like being a certain way when you first meet somebody because you want to be impressionable. But sometimes, I don't mind if I have to break the ice. The thing is that even if I break it or if I initiate, I need you to follow that. Like, if you're not willing to if you're not willing to follow that, then that's fine. You don't got to be as super comfortable just yet, but it's meet me halfway. One thing that I like to say is that I talk about the tango. It's a method I created, but it's slow burn and
Oh,
natural
it's a
connection.
method that you created, huh?
Oh yeah, you know that. But it's like it's slow burn and natural connection. I just found what was very useful for me, and it's basically I take my hand out, right? Not it could be physically too, but it's like a mental invitation. But like I take my hand out, and I'm telling you to dance with me, and it takes you to also grab my hand so I can pull you in so we can dance, right? Like, and that can
Right.
be even in chemistry, that can be in conversation, can be physical because your boy got a couple of moves. I ain't gonna say I'm the best, but yeah, what I'm saying, that's what I really look for. That's what I look for in women. And also I like women that wear dresses. Like I do that too. So like any ladies in the potential that see this and like I want to know what he likes, you gotta wear a dress because I like to dress up. I go out and I like to dress up. So I like when women prepare themselves. It shows me that they not only care about the situation they get into, but they like to present themselves, and I think that's beautiful and it's real sexy. So yeah,
I love
that's
that.
that's something about it.
I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. Two things. One,
Yeah.
I like to wear certain things that my man likes, right? Because it
Right.
makes me feel sexy for him to like what he sees, right? He's holding my hand.
Hmm.
He's right there. I'm with him, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I want to look good on his arm and vice versa. I want my man to be put together. It feels nice that both of you want to put that effort into look good for each other, not only
Absolutely.
yourselves. But my question to you is, what if you meet somebody, right? And they're
Hmm.
strong and they're independent and they don't
Right.
need you for anything and they have their own mind. What do you think of a woman that can hold her own? Does that intimidate you, or um, are you okay with that?
More than okay. I like that shit. I like original thinkers just in general. Like that's what I am. And sometimes you can inspire others to be like that. Specifically in women and dating and stuff. But I don't mind that. I think that's fire. Like I like independent women. Because there's also another side to a lot of independent women that a lot of men don't see. There's a soft side as well, more than what they see. There's a loving side to that too. It doesn't have to always be like, oh my god, like she's so independent, she's so this, she got her own money, she got her own. Listen, I'm not. First of all, again, I like to. I always talk about this in dating. I'm not dating her for what she has. I'm dating her for who she is. Like
Right.
we can, because it can even be reversed in how women see me. I have women told me multiple times I'm intimidating. Like it's just a lot of those things like that. But it's not that I mean to. It's just that what you're seeing on a different level of what I'm putting off though, and I could understand that. You see like certain how I move, how I talk, how I dress, how I spend. Maybe like you can see my platform. I get it. But at the same time, independent women to me, that doesn't intimidate me. If anything, I really like that. I think that we will get along well, even if we disagree. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that just shows me that you got your own mind. And I like that. And it's not that I'm
Absolutely.
trying to show you I don't even want, see, the thing is, I don't even want to like show you that you should be a part of my program. I want you, I'm gonna present it and I want you to choose that. Cause that's to me, freedom is everything. So like, that's why
Sure.
the hand thing, right? Like, will you dance with me? You can even have that same thing with an independent woman. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's her choice to choose whether
Right.
she wants to be. As long as you give the invitation, you initiate. I don't
For
have no
sure.
problem with independent. I get a, without saying too much, there's a lot of independent women that I've come across, and we've had really great times. And,
That's
I
good.
appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, not to cut you off, but chat. We're reading the chat. We appreciate
Yes.
the comments. Let's read some. Justin said yes, appearance matters. I have to like the way she looks and the vibe. So true,
Mm.
Justin. Elena said appearance matters to an extent. Okay, for sure. Justin said I take care of myself, so the girl got to do the same. Absolutely. And what
Yeah,
did
right there. I
Diamond
like that.
say? Diamond says looks matter, but then the older you get and different things in the life can make a personality mean more with age. Oh yeah, for sure. Great comments, great comments.
Yeah, absolutely. Now let me look down just a little bit really quickly. Big shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for 25 likes. Let's work our way up to 30 likes. We have RP in the building. Big shout out to everybody and big salute. We're having a great conversation. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see, keep it loyal anywhere you go. Yeah, absolutely. Jules asked, "What's our age?" Well, I'll say my age. I'm 27, but you can give your age if you want to or not. You don't have to, of course.
I'll tell you
You
my
know,
age, but they
right?
have to you I gotta get some guesses in the chat first. We need some
Okay.
participation. Let's go.
Okay.
We
Okay.
need
Bet
40.
that.
We need some likes. I was about to say it.
Hey, I'm glad that you didn't say it. Okay. Everybody guess RP's age. And let's
If
work
you
our way up to 30 likes. I have a great guest with me here tonight. Corey,
ooh.
great to see you. Welcome in.
Oh, mine says 25. Ooh, I love you, mine. Ooh, Justin said 28. Diamond said
28.
32. Okay.
24. B Right
Yes.
says, hey, salute to everybody. If I'm not getting to your comment, if I'm not getting to see where you are, we're really just engaged. But I'm very grateful that you guys are here and having a good conversation with us. You know what I'm saying? We're just deep into convo, but we do appreciate every single person. Shout out, Be Right, Justin, Diamond, Damo. I see you in the building. The mom says, do you depend on somebody regardless if it's your lover or a stranger? I don't. I don't. I don't depend on it.
I
Or
don't
a
depend
friend,
on
nah.
anyone but myself.
Yeah, and I think that's a good way to see it. Freedom of choice is amazing. Justin says absolutely. Pardon. Diamond says my question to both of you is, what do you think about the ages when dating? Like, what is the age range you both date within? You got to be over 21 plus for me, because
Uh,
you need to be able to come to the like rooftop shit with me. If you can't come into a rooftop, if you're not able to get past that age range, I don't see that. We gotta do it. I like a certain standard. What about yourself?
at this time in my life, I'm looking for the one I want to settle down.
Yeah.
Contrary to what all these ages are, I am none of those. But
Right.
I'm 42. I just turned 42 in July.
Yeah.
Um, but 40 plus for me.
40
40
plus.
40 to 50 is gonna be where I draw the line. But if
Mm.
he's like 48, 50, he gotta look younger. I'm sorry. But I don't mind like the salt and pepper. I like that that's sexy. I can work with that as long as he's put together. I like a man that's tall, athletic. I'm giving away too much. But anyways, I like a man that puts himself together because
It's
I
nothing
try
wrong.
to.
Yeah. Now that's actually something I was gonna ask you.
Oh boy.
Let's continue to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? And cause RP wanted to spin it on me, but I mean, listen, man, take
Listen,
no. If they
the
do,
ladies want to know. Don't the ladies want to know what's up with our host? It's not
yeah. I
about
mean, hey. Listen, shout out to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? You know what we be here for. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Now it was actually you said something about it, but wait, it was earlier. I want to ask. Let's start with the first part, but in totality, what I'm going to ask is, what are your turn offs and
Ooh,
turn ons? So
shit.
let's talk about turn offs real quick.
Turn
What are
offs.
your turn offs?
You guys don't have enough time in the day because I got a whole list. Y'all, I could just boom. I could bust my list. It's long. Um, what are my main? I know this
Very
again.
great to see
This
you.
might sound like okay. You can't have no missing teeth. I'm sorry. You gotta have a nice smile.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I like a tall man, but a deal breaker is definitely
Wait,
somebody that's jobless.
how old are you?
Um,
I mean, how tall are you?
I'm however tall you want me to be.
You know, and off of attitude, you would think she's 6 foot.
I am 6 foot when I get
Off of
my teeth
attitude, you
done.
would think she's 6 foot.
No, I'm little. I'm 5'1",
Okay,
but I
so
always wear heels, so I'm always like 5'7", 5'7" with heels.
then you be wearing like 5 inch heels.
Don't you know who I am? Don't make me go get my shoes. You want me to go get my shoes?
Go get that shit. She's about to go get the shoes. I'm sorry. Listen, y'all. Hey, look though, ladies in the chat, do y'all wear 5 inch heels? Let me know. Cause listen, You know what? I'm gonna ask her a question for the fellas out there. Marie, great to see you. What's up? William, what's happening? You already know we got the shades on, player. You feel me? A man who can't be with himself alone. That's okay. That's a turn off. Chat, y'all put your glasses on. William, you know the vibes. You gotta be fly. Damn.
See, I'm like this right now, right?
Right.
Let me. Oh yeah, I'll put it next to the chair so you guys
Do
can
it.
see.
Do it.
Okay,
Do it.
so
Okay, y'all see the regular. Right.
now
Okay. You went. I think that was like about a good 3 inches. So you like 5'4", 5'5".
I'm 5'1",
Yeah.
so that's me. But I'm little.
Damn. Okay. So what would be the cap height for you?
The tallest.
Yeah, like what would okay, so you're 5'1", you put heels.
I'll tell you, I've met somebody who was 6'5". That fucker was way too damn tall. It was way too much. I can't.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's too damn. Cause that's like a whole foot taller than me. Over a foot taller. Like six
Mm.
one is like perfect.
Okay. Now hold on. We got a couple of questions. Let's get into this. Also, everybody in the chat, thank you guys for being here. Share this out. Invite your friends. Come have a drink with us. As in, I'm drinking H2O. I'm
Hi
having that to
everyone.
myself. Hit
Hey
the like
Mike.
button. Let's work our way for 30 likes. Mods in the chat, may you please just let everyone know. Type in All Star, so that way when we're having a discussion, you can also let them know when to like. We're having a good one. Now we do have a question.
Oh,
Diamond in the Sticks
Oh,
That's a really cool name to say, by the way. But question to both of you: Do you want to have children? I'll start first. No.
okay. I do. I would like to have one or two.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 And Elena says 5'1". No way. Me too.
That's my girl. And then
Yeah,
Diamond
sorry,
said,
Elena.
"Would you date somebody shorter?" That would, if you asking me, no, because that would be a midget. So no, ma'am.
Diamond
Only a
says, "How
fat
tall are
man.
you, Izzy?" I'm 5'8". That's not too bad. 5'1". Those heels won't raise her past 5'4". Sal says. Who wears shades at night? You already know we do.
We
You feel
do.
the vibes. Got
Type
to.
one.
I need the shoes on short. How tall is everybody? Thank you, B3. I appreciate you. Nightbot, yeah, he coming in late. You know what I'm saying? Izzy, would you date a woman that is taller than you? I have. Hell yeah. Listen, taller women love me. First of all, and I think a big part of it is because of how confident I am. But yeah, no, I've definitely climbed trees before for sure. You know,
There is,
I've
listen,
definitely.
as a short females love tall men, and tall men love short females. I'm sorry, a short man is not
It's
attractive
true.
to anyone.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So okay. So what's the cap height for you though? Like, does he have to be over 5'5"?
No.
Like,
Okay, he's
what's the
got it.
cap height?
So the minimum I would take seriously would be like 5'9", 5'10", and the tallest would be like 6'2", 6'3".
Okay. 5'10", 6'2", 6'3".
I'm never settling again in life. So I'm sorry if that sounds bad, but I like what I like. I want what I want, and that's that. What's up, elevated?
Damn. Hold up. Marie just said she's 4'5". God damn. You need,
Oh,
yeah. Marie, I
okay.
mean not Marie. RP, you need to make a link for them hills and you need to send it over to my girl Marie.
I
She
can
needs
send
to.
him. I can sell him 59.99. You already know.
There you go. Because yo, 4'5" by the gods.
See,
Shouts out to all the
they're
short
like
females,
this big.
bro.
They're like itty bitty.
You're 4'7". Elevator was good though, bro. Just for the record, I'm perfectly normal from the tribe I come from. Okay, that's what's up. 5'4", Diamond the Stick says, I love short women. I can pick them up. Yeah, it's fun. They're fun. Especially like
Yeah,
a,
see, we're fun
you know what I'm
sized, right?
saying? Shout out to all sizes of ladies. I do want to mention that, because
Yes.
I'll start on, he don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Izzy, I have a
Um,
question for you.
yes.
If you were to take a female seriously, right?
Wow.
w-
Yeah.
In the future, because right now we know you playboy, you like them
I'm just on,
girls.
I'm just on my bachelor, I'm just on some
That's
bachelor
okay.
vibes. You know what I mean?
When you're young, right? We've all
Yeah,
been
yeah.
there. But in the future, when you're ready to settle down, right? When you're in your 40s or
What
whatever,
up, exotic? Mm-hmm.
what do you feel like some of the traits you want your wife to have? And is it important for your wife and your mother to have a good relationship?
Um, I'll say two traits because I don't want to give too much. Because ladies, you don't. I want you to be you. Okay, first and foremost. First trait. It's very similar to what I talked about in the beginning of like what I look for in ladies. Firstly, I don't look for nothing in women. I'll say that. But I do like to engage, and if there's something I like, then fuck yeah, we gonna have a good time. But I will say a trait, um, originality, and uh, a sense of independence and passion. I'm gonna put those together because I like women who are alive, right? And what I mean that I like women who are passionate about their life, are passionate about what they do. Like even, it doesn't have to be the biggest thing. Like Shorty could be a librarian, but she like fucking with it, or she could be like a hey, shout out to first of all, shout out to our librarians, yeah, sexy and shit. And or like a what's the I was just on a plane
What
a
about a
couple
bank
months ago.
manager? What you think about them?
About who?
Bank managers.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong. As the biggest thing is just my thing is I want you to be passionate about what you do. Like I like women who are alive. They're like, this is what I do. Like I just like you gotta have that in you. Because I'm a passionate man in everything. Now, of course, I'm chill, but it's like I love life. Like I love this shit. Like I look forward to every day. But I get sad when I go to sleep because I'm like, damn, I gotta let him go, and then I gotta wake up. It's like, oh my god, but like, it's just out of gratitude, really. So I really like that in ladies. So I'll say that's two traits. And what was the second part to it?
Is it important for you, for your girl to have a good relationship with your mother?
See, I want to say yes, but because I enjoy harmony. I like harmony, but which I could only see her respecting, not in a bad way, because I think she just respects me. But it's like, if that were not even to be the case, my relationship has nothing to do with my family. Like
Hmm.
if I have a lady with me, it's not my family's relationship either. But I definitely believe that, like, would I like that? Hell yeah. Absolutely. I have a great family, very supportive and protective of me. So, I believe the lady, and, whom, or ladies, you never know. I mean, shit, 40? Me,
Oh
40?
my.
Oh my God. Yo, he's unstoppable. But like,
Could
but
you
me,
imagine?
40, um, I just couldn't imagine a woman not being harmonious with my family,
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think that's very important. Like, again, you're very family oriented, and I think that's, as time goes on, having peace and like your woman and your mother getting along, that's critical. That's like the two most important women in your life.
Hmm.
So you can't, how do you build a family with, if your mom and your girl are constantly bickering? You can't have a family function, you can't go out to eat. I want to be able to get along with my man's mom, because I
Yeah.
want to get to know her. Like, I have to respect her. There's a good question in the chat. Diamond, you are sending really great questions. Izzy, do you mind if I read it?
Please do. Great to see you real life, by the way.
Yes, Diamond said, RP, would you date a grandpappy? And how do you feel about dating a man at any age that has children already? Excellent question.
Damn.
Well, listen, at my age, a lot of people have kids. 9 times out of 10, they already have kids. Um, Personally, that would probably be a turnoff for me if my man's already got grandkids and I haven't even started. I'm not trying to be a grandma before I become a mama. Okay,
Well,
so
what if he
that
look good? What if he look good and he talk to you good? He got
it's
like a
not
good
about that.
mouthpiece and shit. Okay.
To be honest, I want to have my own family with my man. I don't want,
Right.
like
Right.
like it's probably gonna be very difficult for me to be with somebody that does not have children at this age, because it's very rare. Um, but if he does have kids, okay. Um, but I would prefer them to be like younger. I would not want them to be like 20, 25, and then tomorrow
Mhm.
they're pregnant with a grandbaby and I haven't even started. So,
Yeah.
it's probably not for me. I'll be honest. And yes, I have dated men with children, um and it was fine. Like, I got along with the kids and everything, but again, if I had to choose a man that's already experienced those things with another woman and has done that and has done those firsts with somebody else, I mean, it I wouldn't want that. Really, I want to do everything with my man. I want to travel to first places with him, so that way it's an experience just with him and I want to have a first child. I want him to, hold my hand and see his first baby born, and the face and the painting the nursery. Like, I want to have those first with my man. Now,
Mhm.
how realistic is that at 42? I don't know, but at the end of the day, whatever's meant for me will be, and I trust in that. So we'll
Okay.
see.
Fire. Fire. She
Izzy,
does have a part two. Huh?
Izzy, question for you. Would you date a grandma?
I've dated a couple. Well, I wouldn't say dated, but I
Stop
fucked a couple.
it.
I fucked a couple. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I can't stand you. Get on my
She was.
nerves.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I've definitely fucked a couple. I
Did you
mean,
did you
the
call
thing.
her did you call her abuelita while you was doing it?
Really? Is this how you see me as?
Get it, grandma,
Absolutely
get it,
fucking
grandma.
not. Absolutely fucking not. Hey, look, listen, man. Yeah, I've experienced with some, like, 50s, but they were like very well kept though. You know what I'm saying? They was very nice, tight bodies and shit. They was nice. They was really cool, like mentally too. So yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah, I've been that. Um,
Hey, mine says normally I would expect that woman to want a man to have experience. Trust and believe. I want my man to
Yeah, of
be
course.
experienced.
Yeah.
However, there's certain experiences I want to create with my man first.
Hmm.
Just because he doesn't have certain things like kids or grandkids does not, I don't feel like he doesn't mean he's not experienced. He has just hasn't experienced those certain things, but doesn't mean he's not mature enough to experience those things.
Facts. For anybody going forward, make sure y'all please put a Q in the chat. Put a Q in the chat if you guys want us to answers, so that way we know. Also, thank you for 31 likes. Let's work our way to 35 likes. I got RP in the motherfucking building, man. We're having a good conversation. And listen, wait, before we keep continuing, how long do you have? I don't want to take too much of your sweet time.
You have me as long as you guys want me, as long as you need me. I support my boy.
Okay, well we're gonna be going for a minute. So as you guys keep continuing, please put a Q in the chat. You already know. We are having a good time. Thank you guys again for being here. Heather says I hate you. We hate you too. Okay.
Your mama
Look,
hates you.
understand. Oh hell yeah. I love
Got
it.
a
So
couple
this
questions. I see them.
yes. So
For the
um
Go ahead.
a diamond in the stick says, question to the both of you. What are your thoughts on dating sites? And are you using any right now? RP, you can go ahead.
I have done dating sites. I am currently not using any.
Hmm.
What about you, Izzy?
No, I never use dating sites. I've never used dating apps. I'm a very baby girl. We just gonna have to like pass by. Like I like in them. I like being in person. Like, ain't nothing wrong. The thing is too. I was thinking about trying dating apps just so I can like give my own perspective on it, so I can get experience and then talk about it. But I got nothing against it. If that's something that you got to do, because I know there's a lot. Lives are very different. People can be very busy. Sometimes you travel a lot. Sometimes you just like listen. Today was a long ass meeting. I may need a bus one. You know what I'm saying? Someone who's on par, that's fine. But like, I don't got nothing against it. But I've never used it. I've never used it.
I'll be honest. I've been successful with dating sites. I've met some really amazing men. Some that I did date, and some that I just stayed friends with. I really, honestly, I've never had a bad experience. But you have to
Mm.
be very, very careful, guys. Nowadays,
Yes, yes,
it's very dangerous. Always make sure you're meeting people in a public place. Share your
yep,
locations with friends.
yep.
People are out to like steal from you and like do inappropriate
Crazy
things
shit.
to
Yeah,
harm you.
crazy shit.
So be careful.
Hmm. I knew somebody that somebody like they DM me and message me. But they're basically talking about the dating sites and stuff and their situation and asked me what to go about it because they had to like sneak through a window. It's just
Oh,
be be mindful, ladies and gentlemen. That's really all it is. I have nothing against it. If that's what you got to do for you, or if you feel like that's the only level you can get on because you're a bit afraid to get into the field, I'm gonna always tell you get in the field. It's the only way you can learn. But I mean, if you want to use dating apps, do that. You know what I'm saying? But be careful, bro. Like going through a window is insane. You know what I'm saying?
wild.
We got another question. Would it be okay if a guy had 3 kids and he raises them by himself, but also works and has a good lifestyle? Would you still go with him? Oh yeah, that's definitely for you. That ain't for me.
Again, personally, at this time in my life, I think 3 kids is way too much. I'm sorry, I don't have any. And then how many baby mamas does he have? Is that what I would want to know? Um, it Again, 3 kids is not, maybe not a lot for somebody with children, but for
Yeah.
somebody who doesn't have children, 3 kids is a lot. That's like me coming into their family where I want to create my own family with my man.
Mm.
But again, I don't knock anybody that has kids and dates, like, to each his own. Again, I've dated a man that had 3 kids. We were together for a very long time. We lived together, but that was my past. But again, at this age, what I'm looking for is not a man with 3 children. But I give him
Yeah.
props for taking care of them, because there's a lot of men that don't take care of even one.
Very true. Very true. And I'll reverse it. As far as with that, I don't know about relationship. See, I'm a bit of a unicorn, right? And when I say that, I just mean rare. I'm just like I don't give a fuck about them kids. I'm gonna say it
He
as
will
honest and raw as possible.
he will
I don't
sleep with
care.
her, guys. He will sleep with
Listen,
her. He won't
I've
date
been with
her.
I've been with mad single women, single mothers. Let me say that. Excuse me. But I've been with single mothers. I don't care to meet them kid. I'm not meeting the kid. If you're trying to do all that just to solidify the crash, you don't need to do it anyways. But you know what I'm saying. We got another question, and then we're gonna after these couple of questions, we're gonna resume back to the questions that I have. Also, big shout out to RP because RP is the only lady who reverses on me, and I fucking love that. Let's keep going.
We want to know about
Um,
our host, man. We want to know.
yeah, I mean, a lot. And if you want to know about more about me, ladies, just get to let's take this off the air. You can come, just have a conversation with me. We don't got to talk about it here. You want to know more about it?
You
It's an
guys.
experience you got to immerse yourself in.
Hey, ladies.
Um,
He's also on Instagram. Go check him out.
that too, All Star Izzy. So the mind says, would you rather have a man with no relationship experience or somebody who has or is a veteran in relationship experience?
Personally, I need a man that's experienced. I do not need a rookie. I am a grown ass woman with experiences. I need a man that knows what to do with me. I need a
There,
manly man.
yeah, there
Yeah,
you
I need
go.
I need a man that's on the same wavelength. I don't want to teach. I don't want to coach. I just want a man that's on the same page when it
Mm.
comes to many things.
You just said something that was on par, and I want you to expand on that a little bit because that's very something very similar to what I tell men. Now, I'm not listen. It's okay to be a beginner. We all got to start at certain levels. It's fine. But RP, you just said something that was beautiful. You said you don't want to coach, but why don't you want to coach a man on experience?
It's not that I don't want to coach. Like there's certain like things I don't want to coach. I don't want to coach a man on how to be a man. I don't want to coach you and let you know that any door that I walk through, you need to open it. Every time I need gas, you need to pump it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need
Yeah.
to coach that. I need you to be a grown ass man and have respect and have common courtesy and common decency. Show
Mhm.
you care, like show that you are a man. Like,
Yeah.
okay, yes, you have a penis, great, but that does not make you a man, right?
Mm. Okay.
For a woman, it's enticing for a man to be a gentleman that does not
Mhm.
need to be taught, for a man to be romantic, for a man to know how to touch a woman seductively. I don't want to have to tell you, kiss me like this, or don't kiss me like that, or touch me here, touch me like this. I don't want to have to coach you.
Real
A
shit.
man, a man that I'm in tune with and connect with, it's natural. I
Yes.
don't want to coach certain things. Yes, you have to tell people like the things that you like and
Yes.
what you expect. But
Yes.
I should not have to tell you, why didn't you text me in the morning? Why didn't you call me today? Why didn't you ask me if I ate? Why didn't you make sure I got home? Why didn't you buy me flowers for the last 6 months? I'm not doing that. I'm 42 years old. If my man does not take the initiative and treat me the way I require and deserve and demand, then that's not the man for me. Because all the things that require and accept, I do the exact same for my man.
Let
Are
me
you?
say this.
You got what? What happened? Cat got your tongue? What happened? Izzy?
No, 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 no. Let me say this to all my fellas out there real quick, because you know I got to though.
Go
You know
ahead.
I got
That's what
to.
I'm here for. Bring it
Listen, let
on,
me let me
baby.
tell y'all something, bro. For the fellas,
Yes, Mike.
always remember that you know. First of all, you don't need to be a man to pump a woman's gas. And I'm gonna get some backlash, but I'm okay with it.
Listen,
Women,
well, I
I
don't want to
want,
cut you off. There's some men that don't. Some men will sit in the passenger seat like a passenger princess and have their chick pump gas. That's not a
right.
man.
Let me say, man. Let me say this. Let me say this. Gonna sound, hey, a woman will pump your gas though. Let's say you're the one driving. I just want to point that out. I'm not saying you don't
Oh
got to
God.
do it. You can do it, but women will pump and they will pay your gas. I say that with love though. I'm not saying that should you be out here trying to no, but I also want men to understand this. To be a man isn't about what you do. It can translate into that, but it's about who you are, how you go about it, What are your standards? What are your beliefs? This is what creates you to be a man. Now, if that's something that you like to do, you want to pump her gas. I'm not against that, but I do want to just put it on the table that you know, certain because, and the reason why I'm saying this, RP, because a lot of guys can look at like movies or shows and be like, this is what a man does versus who they are as a man. You know what I mean? And
Right.
it's like there's a huge difference because it's like it's all about who the man is and how you want to go about it. What creates the man to be a man? And it's like I have to just put that in there because, and I'm not saying to to be no princess. Heck, fuck no. We're kings, right? We're stars, all stars. But the thing is that I do want to let men know what you want, because that to know what you want makes man, right? That's your if you want to pump her gas, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Especially she's on your program, she's on your roster. She got to that point where you can do that. You out in public, whatever. Yeah, facts. Do that. That's what you want, though. But I had to make it important because being a man is an internal thing, and it does translate to certain actions. So yeah.
I agree.
But and anything you like to say to that, Miss RP? Because now that the cat seemed like it got your tongue.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening. But again, I've never in my life been with a man where if I'm in the car, especially if I'm driving, I've never pumped my gas. A man will
Mm-hmm.
get out. I'll pay for my gas. There's times where
Yeah.
they want to pay and that's cool. But at the same time, if my man is driving, obviously he's gonna pump the gas. And I don't have no problem giving my man gas money. It's a
Mm-hmm.
two-way street. I'm very giving, I'm very loving. Like that's one of my love languages to my man or to like the people that I love and care about. I'm very
Mm-hmm.
giving because that's just who I am as a person. So I
Facts.
require somebody that is similar. Their love language is being a gentleman,
Yes.
flowers, like making reservations, taking initiative, being a man, taking charge. Strong, independent women, we're tired of doing it all by ourselves. So it's very refreshing when a man cuts corners and helps you. And it's
Right.
very refreshing for a woman to help her man in time of need. Like if he says something, hey, I was thinking about this sort of thing. And then you remember the next day to like look it up for him or go get it for
Right.
him and have it ready. Like that will make a man feel good,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of times women use men and there's a lot of time men use women, so
Yeah.
it goes both ways. But as far as like the whole pumping gas, I'm sorry ladies, if your man does not pump your gas, if you're in the car and he's just sitting there and you get out and pump your gas, that to me looks crazy.
Give me a second, RP. Before we continue, let's get ourselves to 35 likes really quickly. Because RP, we're throwing out nothing but gems in this bitch.
Let's
We're doing
go,
we're
come
we're
on.
going crazy. Let's get to 35 likes, and RP and I will continue. Now, as we're doing that, big shout out to Emmanuel. I see you in the building. I see you, Mr. ENT. The mind is
Mister
going crazy. Shout out to Marie.
Celebrity.
Gil Pone. Salute. Tiger. What's up, Brody? What's going on? Shout out to everybody listening. If we're not getting to your comments, we will get to them. We made it to 35. I appreciate y'all. And don't forget, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the All Star Lifestyle, but also subscribe to the Ladies of I Talk. I as in Igloo, T as in Tom, O as in Oscar, K as in Kilo. I Talk. All right, get with them as well because you're gonna, I'm gonna make my appearances over there. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a, good time.
Yeah.
Now, let me say something real quick. We got a question from Diamond, and then we're listen. This is gonna be the last question, and then I'm gonna get into back into our questions. So Diamond says, how do you wait what? How do the both of you feel about dating in AI or plastic surgeries? You can take that first.
Well, the first part is I don't do nothing with AI. Thank you very much. That's fake. That ain't real. That ain't for me. Now, as far as plastic
100.
surgeries, what do you mean by do we date men who have plastic surgeries, or as a female, what do we think about plastic surgeries? Diamond, can you clarify?
Yeah, I would say AI absolutely not. Um, fuck no.
Yeah,
Absolutely not. Not
it's
even for
not.
me, but like,
It's not
I'm,
real.
yeah, I want to tell men too. Don't. I've been. I've been having some, and the only reason I share these is because it's on the subject matter of what we're speaking on, right? Anything that I speak on that happens behind the scenes,
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm always giving permission, and when I say permission is because I like to ask people, can I talk about this? I very much I value people's privacy, and I respect that. But I had an individual that told me that they feel like Chat GPT feels is like the only thing they can talk to. They feel like that's their friend, and we had a really good conversation down to earth. Um, but please, if you don't have anyone to talk to someone that you can at least look up to, maybe a mentor, but do like or maybe a friend, maybe family member, who cares? Talk to someone that you can really have a conversation with, not someone who knows what you want to hear. Because oftentimes, what is that going to really do for you? But as far as plastic surgeries, I've been with some women who have BBLs. I'm like, oh, have I? Hell yeah. But like at the same, it's like I think if it's too excessive, I mean, that's not really for me. I do like a bit of a naturalness. Now, I'm not saying you can't have makeup. I'm not saying you can't do that. But like, I like the real deal too. But shout out to all the ladies who get, what they do. And just know that, hey, you can be beautiful inside and out. You just gotta fuck with a star.
That's
Uh-huh.
right. And personally, for me, if a man had plastic surgery, listen, if he wants to do something like, say, his nose or whatever, or something to make his self esteem feel better, I'm okay with that as long as it looks decent and, it looks good on him. If that's what makes him feel more secure, okay. But again, you can't go berserk and Botox and look like a fake doll. That's not for me. And personally, I had plastic surgery. I'm not going to go into what, but I've had plastic
Mhm.
surgery. I want to get other things done. And I feel like if you want to, and if that makes you feel more confident or more secure, do what makes you feel better, but only do it for the right reasons. Do it for yourself. Don't do it because your man wants you to. Um, and also, make sure you have the correct doctor. This is very serious.
Yeah,
There's
very much. Yes, yes.
always get multiple consultations. Take your time, you're doing the research, and go from there. But only do it if this is something you want to do, and make sure you have support because you need care after. So just be very careful and be very mindful. But I'm all for it.
Yeah. I would say this for men getting plastic surgeries. I never advise that. I don't care. Listen, you can be mad chopped. Listen, sometimes if you gotta get that, you gotta get a certain, hair thing sometimes, and you think that's the way. At the end of the
Right.
day, you're gonna do what you want to do, right? But I want to make this very important for all the men out there. What makes you a man, what makes you confident specifically
Oh,
is who
thank you.
you are inside, how you
Yeah.
are to you. Who are you when no one's there? What are your thoughts? What are your conversation like? What is your confidence? Confidence will take you far. I've had mad people that disagree with what I say, but they disagree because they believe that you got to be a certain height, you have to look a certain way. Men have called me, oh, I'm handsome. I got nowhere to talk. This is for like ugly people. And I'm like, the thing is that like I, I grew up not in a. I didn't always look the way I did now. And what taught me a lot growing up was that I have to be confident. For me, personality for me is what got me into a lot of doors. Now I'm still getting at my peak. Like I'm still, to me, I believe I'm still growing. But I'm only mentioning this is because it's about who you are within, which
Right.
makes out you outside, right? Who you are and how you go. You can control your health. If you're overweight and you're like, damn, I look crazy in the mirror. Listen, love that and love it. Not in the sense because like definitely love who you, excuse me, love who you are, but you also have to also accept I made myself this way. But that's love. Like to be truthful to who you are because that's love. And once you do that, you start to embrace. You can take steps to take you to a place of that. So I want to put that of importance because I've known some men that have done like certain surgeries and stuff, which at the end of the day people gonna do what they do. But listen, who this is all you need inside, right? Everything else will come. Trust and believe. And if you don't
For
believe me,
sure.
then do it. Do it your goddamn self, and you'll
Yeah.
see.
The plastic
Now,
surgeries are not going to change you within. It's just going to enhance you. Wait, she asked something about why do girls think plastic surgery makes them stand out more? Let me answer that part.
do it.
Some people who are insecure go, ridiculous,
Let's see. All
right?
right.
But again, they just need attention. Maybe that fulfills their soul. I don't really
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I did what I did because I wanted to, and it made me feel good, and I don't regret what I did. So
Hmm.
that's me. But again, it's not for. I didn't do it for attention. I did it because
Hmm.
I wanted to do what I wanted to do for me.
Right.
If
Right.
you do it for attention, you're doing it for all the wrong reasons. And
Yeah.
guarantee you, you're not going to get the good attention. You're going to get all the negative attention. And then what? And then she
There you
also said,
go.
I believe the way you are born came out is a gift. All you got to do is be you. And that's true, to
Yeah.
each his own. Some people are into plastic surgery, some people are against it. And to each his own. Whatever fulfills your soul, do what's best for you. Don't look at society and what everybody else is doing. What makes you happy?
Yeah. I agree. I mean, just look within. Just it's really just about looking within. And there's so much to say within that, but let's just keep it for where it is. And let's go back. Orion, great to see you. I see you. Storm is in the building. Look at you, all wise. Love that. I appreciate you. Justin says I lost my hair and I embraced the bald life. I love it. So
Hey,
self love is
listen,
mandatory. Exactly.
ain't nothing wrong. Hey, bald men are sexy. So shout out to you,
Yeah.
bald men. I'd rub your head, baby. Ew.
Yeah, man. I gonna make a wish and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I wish I was a
Oh
little
man.
bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
You know what I'm saying? But it's really the confidence. I believe that's what's key. And like people could look at me and be like, "Oh, but see, I get a lot of people who disagree because they look at me physically rather than who I am, which I get. I mean, whatever. But it's like just because you see what you see now doesn't the results that you see now doesn't take away from the shit that happened for me to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
reason why I like jewelry, why I like to look straight, why I like to feel good, why I like to spend money on quality expensive clothes, the reason why I like to go out and do what I do is because I like that for me. I'm not out here doing it to impress women. I have been in a lot of situations. I've been homeless before. But me being homeless, I was still doing what I was doing to this day. This is now just a product of everything that I've always wanted to become, plus more. I'm still in this shit, but it's like because of that, have and I'm getting closer to the image that I want to see for me, and that's what's important because this was always in me. This wasn't something that I was just wanted to do to impress. No, this everything that you see physically is it's a vision of everything that I've always wanted to become plus more. So this goes back vice versa for every other man and every other woman. It takes time, it takes steps to where you want to be. Do it for
For
you,
sure.
not for what others want to see. What I gotta say is if they not fucking with your swag, say fuck what they gotta say. If that's your swag, that's your swag. Because that's just important to you. Because to be fly is to mean to be yourself. But when you be yourself, it means to know who you are. Because sometimes being yourself could be your a product of your environment, which you gotta subtract, which we talk all the time. But that's what I gotta say on that. Let me look at these comments really quickly. I see y'all in the building. What's up, though? Hold on. I'm gonna read a couple of these, and then we're gonna go back into our regular conversation. So no questions right now. And if you ask the question, you're still more than welcome to. But we're gonna have to continue with what I gotta say. Let's see. Araya says you can still be you even if you get something done. If you don't like something about yourself, then you can change it. If you want facts, you are constantly judging yourself when no one is looking. Of course. Um, Someone says that shirt is hanging on for dear life. I think that might have been to you.
Hey, it's hanging.
Prince. I mean, you
We
looking.
good. We good over here. Thank you.
Yeah, I think you listen. Just say you like what you see. You don't got to do all that. You don't got to make it this. You can just be like, you know what, the guest look is great. You know what I mean?
We
Thank you for
appreciate you being
35
here.
likes.
Thank you for the view.
Exactly. Thank you for 35 likes. Let's work our way to 40. Miles, may you please just let some here and there, just let them know get the likes up, please. I appreciate that. Thank you. Be
Hey,
authentic to yourself.
Aria,
That needs some more
Bill.
confidence. Yeah. I get it. You're doing it because you want to look best for you. I don't get why they do it for attention. Sometimes Yo, these people over here, they talking.
I
Yo,
was gonna
that's
block
funny.
him, but hey, that's a view. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
Smash the
yeah,
like.
no, no, it's good. It's great to have it's great to have the
Thank you,
some of
Jesse.
them in
Thank
there.
you, baby.
End of the day, people gonna come. But let's continue, right?
Come on, keep them
Um,
coming, baby. Keep
we
them
didn't
coming.
we didn't even finish up. Honestly, damn, yo, RP, we might be in this for a minute, but I'm okay with that.
Come on, let's go.
But
I got you.
we didn't even get to finish the turnoffs because we used the
Oh,
turnoffs and talked about so much in that. That's how you know. Listen, everybody, that's how you know you can. Great conversations are needed. Like we were conversing, although this is a show, but this is why I wanted this guest here with me tonight. You're a great conversationalist, and I'm glad that you're here. Now, let's a couple of more turnoffs. If there's nothing else you would like to give, we can move to the next part.
let's go. I'm with it.
Jay Royal, what's up?
What's up, Caleb? I'm sorry if I'm not saying hello to everyone. I apologize. I'm not being rude, but hello to everybody.
Yes,
There's so
yes,
many beautiful people in here. Lots of great comments. So thank you guys for being here.
yeah, yeah. We're having a good time. So is there any other turn-ons you'd like to mention?
Turn offs.
Yeah, yeah, because we were still on turn-offs. We didn't even
Oh
get the
man.
turn-ons yet.
I
Because
mean,
you were
I'm a.
talking.
There's so many. I don't like dirty nails. I don't like a man with a
Okay.
dirty car. I don't like a man with a dirty house. I don't like a man with bad teeth. I don't like a
Okay.
man that does not take care of his children. I don't like a man
Mm,
that's unemployed. I don't like a man in jail. I don't like a man with bad credit. I don't like a man with drug problems. I don't like an alcoholic. Anything else that I anything else I missed?
you know they ain't here taking notes. I mean, come on.
Hygiene is
Shit.
everything. I
Yeah.
like a man that takes good care of himself. That's it.
Mhm.
Take care of yourself and be responsible. That's the most attractive. That is sexy when a man is a man that takes care of himself, is attentive to himself, to you.
Mhm. Now let's move over now. Okay, we're talking about turn-offs. Ladies, put your turn-offs in the chat. Man, don't get offended. Let women do them. But if men get offended, don't take them out just yet
I,
until they're disrespectful.
if
Let them
you're
say what they're
offended
saying.
that if you're offended that I'm not for you, I'm sorry, and I'm a unicorn. Okay, I'm not for everybody.
Right. Now, let's talk about the turn-ons. What are some
Woo!
turn-ons for you?
Turn ons. Okay. Again, there's got to be something like sexual about him. He's got to be tall. I like that.
Mhm.
I like a man that's he's got to be a great kisser. I think that's very
Okay.
sexy. I like a
Okay.
man that's sensual.
Mm.
Again, a man that's put together, that's
Right.
responsible, that's consistent, that keeps his word,
Yeah.
knows what he wants, and takes charge.
Yeah.
And like there's and again, a family man, that's very, very important to me. Like you can have like that great sexual chemistry. Okay, that's one aspect. But now the other aspect is, can you hold a conversation? Do you
Right.
see values? How do you want to raise your kids? How do you want to, live life? Do you like to travel? Do you like to do this? You have to have same likes and the same thought process about the most core values. you know
Right.
how do you live your house? Are you messy? Are you just got shit all over the place? Like, I can't live with somebody who's messy. Like, I'm
Right.
pretty clean, I'm pretty neat. Like, don't look at my closet because that's a whole nother story. But I like a man that likes to travel. A man that likes to take charge and do those things for me.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you. One thing that stood out to me when you say you like men who are sensual. What does that mean? Can you expand a little bit on that?
Men who take charge, who, like, they seduce you. It's just like a
Ooh.
touch. It's the way they touch you. It's the way they come like
Right.
behind you and kiss your neck, or if you're like snuggling and they kiss like your shoulder, like that is sexy to me. Or
Yeah.
like they kiss you on your forehead, or they kiss you on your head, or like if you're just walking past him in like the living room, and like you just stand there and you just have like an intimate moment where you just make out for 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
that's sexy, right? That makes you feel wanted by your partner. And like the way they look at you, and like the way they like the little noises they make if you put on sexy lingerie and they're like, okay, like
Yeah.
that makes you
Facts.
feel good.
Yes, yes. I like that you mentioned that. Reason because when we talk about sensuality, a lot of men are not listening to what sensuality means. Because sensuality is a various amount of things. Not only is a mental stimulation, but it's also a touch, a taste, a smell, a hear, like the way the
Ooh,
men, a way it's the
Izzy!
smell.
Shout
Yes,
out to Boxing Dave. Thank you for being a member.
yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, and welcome to the All Star Lifestyle. Welcome to the red carpet, the paparazzi, the limo. The limo's gonna pick you up in about 5 minutes, so get yourself
Yes.
correct and ready. And when you arrive to the screening premiere, you're gonna have paparazzi. You're gonna have people that's interviewing. You're gonna have people that talk to you, right? And I want you to just give your best, give your all. Welcome to the All Star membership. Big salute to all the people that's coming into the All Star membership. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting. It means a lot to me.
I'm sorry. The
Definitely.
person that has like Chinese letters in their name, I don't know what your name is, but they said RP is making you want a man to be that guy. For sure. I've wasted many years on the wrong man. Now, my future man, my future husband, he's going to have all those qualities without me asking.
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry, I don't know your name. I apologize. You have
Her
Asian
her name is
letters.
her name is Marie.
Oh,
Big shout out to
Maria.
Marie.
Hi, Marie. Thank you so much, hon.
Yes, and also moving a little bit too. Let's work our way to 40 likes. Listen, RP and I, listen, we haven't even got what. I'm on three. I'm on number three.
How
We're
many are
going.
there?
It's about 10. It's about 10.
All right,
Let
come on, let's go. Give me
It's
number
about
four.
10.
I'm ready. Number
Let,
four. Let's go.
let's work our way up to let's work our way to 40 likes though. RP and I have a good conversation, and one thing that we're doing is not only in have a good conversation, very much great for y'all's attention, but show us some love. We're gonna show more love as we can keep continuing. Thank
Thank
you
you to our
guys.
number one mod. Thank you, Lena, for holding it down in the chat.
Yes,
Sal,
big
welcome.
shout out to Elena. Big shout out to Elena. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to all those. You already know that. I see you, Bucks, and already spamming the All Star emojis. Get a part with the All Star membership. Let's keep continuing. Now, you kind of actually mentioned a couple of things about this, but this is something that I just wanted to ask. What do you think is the? Let me see how I can actually word this. Okay, I'm gonna say it in two different ways, but they both intersect together. What is your biggest problem with men, and what what's your biggest problem with men, but and what do you think is the biggest problem with men in dating?
What do I think the biggest problem with men in dating? I think men know what they want, but when they have it in front of them, they don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to handle it. A
Hmm.
lot of men say, again, I'm only speaking for me. Like, again, I'm very strong, I'm very independent, I have my own. So I don't expect my man to provide or any of that. I just want my man to add to my happiness and to my lifestyle, right? To be able to
Hmm.
contribute, not monetarily, but just contribute in like just day-to-day things. Check on me, bring me flowers, those like little things, right? Be my partner if I'm sick, make sure I have medicine. Just be attentive. Like, if you're going to be my partner through the good and the bad. But again, a
Right.
lot of times people are, the biggest thing for me I see is people are raised differently, right? So I'm raised one way and I have certain expectations because that's just the way I've been raised by two loving parents. They're very attentive. They like wake up thinking about us, go to sleep thinking about us. Family's everything, right? We're always there for one another, good or bad. So I've always had people that really truly love me and show me what love is supposed to be.
Right.
Now, from both mother and father, right? I'm a
Hmm.
daddy's girl, hands down. I'm also a mama's girl. I love my mom. I'll do anything for my parents and my
Right.
family. Now, it's very rare to have a family like I have because not a lot of people are raised with, for one, both parents, and two, a lot of times like the mom isn't even around because she's constantly working. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? It's just being brought up the same way. Like, I expect to be loved genuinely, but sometimes people don't know how to love because they're not loved the right way.
Yeah. Facts. Facts. That's very true. I like that you mentioned that. I think I could see that. Um, so the mind says he says it's right, and the only reason I'm reading it because it's on par with what you're saying. He says, "Wait, you don't expect man to provide. That's you don't expect men to provide that. I thought that was like one of the main things a man's supposed to do is to be a provider.
Can I
So,
answer that one time for the one
of course, no,
time?
no, no. Yes, this is for you.
Okay, I love that. I wholeheartedly agree that a man should be a provider and take care of his family. However, if you are with the right partner, if you are a man and you are a provider, there is nothing better than having a woman that can also support and help you. Why does it always have to be on the man? Isn't it
Mm.
a partnership? That's how I feel. I feel like it's a team unit. It's a team. I want to be able to help my man, so not everything's on his shoulders. His job is to be a protector as is, and that's already a lot to ask for, right? Men's mindset is different. They want to make sure they can pay for everything, take care of everything, be there for you, all that. But there's nothing better than also supporting your man in that vision and helping them. Why does he have to pay for everything? I want to
Mhm.
make it easier for my man. Why can't my man put away some money and save it for a rainy day so we could take a trip? Why can't we both pay bills and both save and live more comfortably?
Are
I
you
don't
okay
want
with Are
I
you
don't
okay
want
with
to
50-50?
I'm okay with that. Absolutely. I want to
Right.
help my partner. And regardless if I make more or regardless if he makes more, like we can split the bills however we choose necessary. You pay the mortgage and then you pay for the cars or whatever it may be, or have a joint account, whatever works for that couple.
Mm.
But I have to say that I will never solely rely on a man, and I will always help my man in any way I can. If I can, I
Yeah.
will help. If I can't, then I can't. And vice versa. Maybe he can, things happen in life. We can all have great jobs one day and knock on wood, and tomorrow something changes, right?
Yeah.
So there's nothing better than having a partner that holds you down through good and bad. So I
Facts.
definitely feel like a man should be a provider. That should be his mentality. However, if you are with the right person, your partner is going to help you. It should not all be on my man because he's got his own life stresses, and I should not bring those stresses to him. I should, as his partner, alleviate the stresses as he should alleviate mine. That's what I think of that.
I like that. I mean, one thing too, for those who are not used to it, she just and correct me if I'm wrong, IP. I think a lot of it's just that you want to be of service as well. You know,
Absolutely.
you want to help, you want to assist, and I think that's a beautiful thing to do that with someone that you're with. So, ladies and gentlemen, going forward for relationships or anything, let this and again and this passion that she has to assist is very important, especially in a man's life. Like we do what we do, but also if you have someone who's willing to also support, is nothing wrong with that. Okay,
Yeah,
one
it
hundred
does.
percent.
And you have to be smart. You have to live in with your means. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
one
just
great team.
say one person makes 10,000 a month and the other one makes five. Okay, like, should you have a Rolls Royce or like a Porsche and live in a mansion when
Right.
your mortgage is going to cost you 8,000 a month, and what are you left with? No, I don't want to just my house be my end all be all where I can't do nothing but be in my home. No, I want to live comfortably. I want to have date nights. I want to have dinners. I want to travel. And it should not always be on my man.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, it's nice to be taken out, of course. But there's nothing wrong with you taking your man on a date either. There's nothing wrong with buying your man a couple items to put a smile on his face. There's nothing wrong with paying for your man's haircut.
Tell them that.
I'm just
It's
saying.
nothing wrong.
But again,
Or
don't take advantage of her, because if she's smart, she's gonna
yeah,
see how you move. And if
yeah,
you
no,
ain't
for
doing
sure.
shit for her, she shouldn't be doing shit for you. Now, if it's a two-way street and you both are into each other, and this is how you guys are as people, but don't do something for me because I'm doing it for you. Do it because you thought of me. Do it because you want to put a smile on my face. Do it because you want to, show me that you care, that you like me. Like, to me, I'm going to say this. There's nothing sexier than a man Then when your girlfriends are like, damn, I wish I want a man like that. Like,
Mm,
I'll be honest with you. Recently, I had somebody come to my job. He surprised me with flowers to my work.
yeah.
Okay. That's a small gesture, right? However, he stopped his work day. He thought about it. He came to my job, and my entire staff was like, damn. And when he left, they're like, you're so lucky. So that's the best feeling to have when you have somebody that shows up for you. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas out there, put a smile on your women's faces. If your woman is happy, you'll be happy. I guarantee you. And if you make her miserable, that's when fighting starts. That's right, Marie. I'm cooking, baby. I'm cooking for you.
I'll say this too, though. I don't believe in happy wife, happy life. I don't believe in that.
True.
I don't
I
believe in that.
believe happy wife,
Now,
happy husband.
let me say this though. I like that better than that. I cause only reason I don't like that happy wife, happy life shit is because men are more like they abandon their own happiness to only make the woman happy. And I don't
Nah,
believe in that.
I don't agree with
Um,
that. I definitely don't agree with that. It's not fair for only one person to be happy in a relationship. That will never work. Aria
yeah.
said, it's definitely hard to find someone who ain't on bullshit nowadays, but they are out there. They are out there, and it just takes time. And listen, things happen in life for a reason. Manifest, and it will happen for all of us, right? If you know that person, or if you've yet to meet that person, or there's somebody from your past that you haven't reconnected with yet, just manifest what you want, pray on it, and do not settle, regardless of what age you are. I'm 42 years old. I could have had mad kids. I could have been married numerous times. But in my gut feeling, I did not want to marry those people because they did not deserve me.
1,000%. Y'all hear what she's saying, lady? Hey, only ladies. Put some stars in the chat if y'all feeling RP right now. They love what you're saying,
I need some stars, girls. Come on. If I don't get stars, I'm leaving.
and she's gonna do it.
I'm going to.
She's gonna do it.
I got
And
my
we
crab legs ready for me.
listen. We not even trying to stop the show, but she's gonna do it. She doesn't have no stars.
I ain't got no stars. I'm about to dip out.
I don't think I see any. Okay, hold on. There we go. There they go.
Hey,
Okay,
hey, hey.
Marie feeling you. Marie feeling you.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. All right, I'm ready for number 5. What's up? What you
Yeah,
got, boss?
I got you, but let me answer this question really quickly. So Diamond the Six says, would you relocate for a long distance relationship? No.
The answer is no.
Yeah, nah, hell no. I'm
I'm not
not.
leaving my family for no man. I'm sorry.
I don't advise don't long distance relationships in general though. You
I've
know what I'm
been there. I've
saying?
done it for 2.5 years. I can't. It's not for me.
Yeah. Shout out to AD, I see you. Ambrosio was good. Actually, you know what? While we're doing this RP, I like to do this one thing where I like to take a picture of my life and then I put it on my Instagram. So would you like to be
Okay,
a part of this picture?
absolutely.
Okay, cool. So everybody in the chat, what we're gonna do, everybody put some stars right now. Let's take a picture, say cheese, and put some stars. And me and RP are going to be, you know what I'm saying, posing. But let's get some stars in the chat. Let me see y'all in the building. I see y'all with the stars already. Okay, then hold on,
We
hold
need
on.
more stars. More stars.
Get
Come
some
on. Come on. Come on.
flooded stars, flooded. Show the people. South HQ, I see you. You a leader. I see you in the building. Hold on, hold on. RP and I will be taking some pictures. Hold on. We gotta see the stars go crazy though. We gotta see the Trevon. Great to see you. I see you in the building. Flooded with stars. All right, you ready? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't even stop the hype train. Yeah, three, two, and motherfucking one. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody. Mariah, I see you. Dwayne, great to see you. Zormina with the
Thanks,
stars.
guys.
Jay Royal, Elena, Gil. I see y'all. I see y'all with the stars. Trevon pulled up. The says with the hundreds. You already know. Diamond in the sticks. Elena going crazy. Big shout out to everybody. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. It's too bright. That's why we gotta have the sunglasses though. Should be too
Yes.
damn bright out here, man. Big salute, big salute. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Alexander, I see you in the building too. I didn't
Hey,
mistake
y'all.
nobody. Thank you for 43 likes. Let's work our work. Apologies. Work our way up to 45 likes. Thank you guys. Now, oh yeah, you already know. Shout out to New York, man. I'm gonna be there soon, and I can't wait when I get there. Man, we finna be on some classy jazz vibes.
Okay,
But
New York.
let's, yeah, hell yeah, cause I'm a jazz man, and they got a lot of like classy jazz vibes out there. So I gotta immerse myself. I gotta put myself in there. But without further ado, let's keep moving.
Let's go.
We got a lot to talk about. We still got some more. A last question, and right, ladies and gentlemen, because ladies, I want you all. I encourage you guys to call in. This show is about us two, mainly about RP. But if you want to talk to me, let's save that to another time. After this question, I'm gonna put up a number. So all the men that have been watching that are looking at RP, or maybe even ladies that are like RP, I need your assistance. Can you give me some advice? You need to
Call.
call in. I'm gonna drop a number, and when I drop this number, you have to be 18. You have to tell me your name, not your alias name. I'm not telling you to tell me about. Oh, I'm over here. I'm fucking the Wolf on Wall Street on YouTube. No, 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 no. Give me your name and give me your age. If you are not of age, please don't call. So the last question before we do that: how would you want men to approach you, Miss RP?
By throwing that credit card. Ka-ching! No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll be honest. A lot of the time, where I get the most attention, I'm not gonna lie, it's either the gas station or at my office at work.
Mm-hmm.
But how do I like to be approached? To be honest, I'm not very approachable in person.
Oh, that's fire.
I'm not very approachable. I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie, because I don't pay attention. Like somebody saying, "Ooh, ooh, excuse me, ma'am. Oh, I like your car. I like your purse." Like that's not gonna get my attention. I'm gonna say, "Thank you.
Right.
I'm sorry. I got 9 husbands, 13 kids," and go.
Okay, that's fire.
I just like I don't know. I just it would have to be like a something where he comes into my work, or I'm as a client and I'm getting to know him, or even at a bar and he just walks up and says hello, pays you compliment, or there's something enticing about him.
Mhm.
Just be respectful. That's really it. Be
Yeah.
respectful and be genuine. Don't
Yes.
try to come at me like you trying to get some. That shit ain't gonna work.
1000%. I like that you said that. How do you feel about catcalling?
That don't do it to me. I ain't the one. I think that's not disrespectful. I think I'll be honest, and I'm sorry to say this, a lot of insecure women like that because that's
Mm.
how they get their attention. Now, for me, I need quality. Like that cat
Okay.
calling shit ain't for me. I ain't no damn cat. I'm a grown ass woman. Come correct or don't come at all.
Beautiful. No, that's amazing. That's amazing. Because every woman has it a bit different. We've had some that's a little bit. I think all of it kind of speaks to a thing of how women want men to approach them. So now the reason I ask why, and it's always gonna I'm always gonna ask this for every guest that I do have. But the reason why I say is because men are in their minds. They're in their minds. They're afraid. One thing that I like you said, you were like, I'm unapproachable.
I'm
You
not.
know,
I am.
I have a video that I'm dropping is basically talking about why you should approach intimidating women. Because I personally, for me, I like that. I like when I like when she could seem like she's unapproachable, but that's when I'm like I like that because I'm like that's what entices me towards it.
Okay, see, that's the thing. Men, I've heard this my entire life. Men will
Mhm.
say, if they don't know me initially, right, they'll feel intimidated by me for
Mhm.
whatever reason. I don't know. But
Yeah.
once they get to know me, they're like, you are totally not the personality that I thought you would have. You are very like
Yes.
easygoing and down to earth or
Yes.
whatever. But again, that's the first thing I mentioned when I came on. Perception. You can
Yeah.
perceive a person like they're all put together and they look this and that. In reality, behind closed doors, they're a hot ass mess.
Yep.
So it just takes time. Like you said, if you're a strong, confident man and you're okay to be like shut down, approach me. And I
Yeah.
might just give you a time of day, just the way it depends on how you come at me. And then
Yeah.
you will see that I'm not the way I look.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. That's the whole point. Cause and I'm not even gonna go into what I'll talk about in the video. I'm gonna just drop it for you guys to see it. But it's all I'll talk about the theory of it's more than meets the eye. Just
Right.
always in general.
Facts.
Even for myself, like I get player, bachelor, fuckboy, to anything. Shit, we can add to the. I get that all the time. But the one thing that all like that captivates women, but what captivates them as well is how well I'm able to hold a conversation, how down to earth, how honest I can be, how authentic I am. You know how willing I'm to be able to be passionate about stuff. That always gets them because they're like, wait, hold up,
Yes,
no, wait.
Aria. Yes.
There's another side to you, and that shit is beautiful. Now, what I'm gonna do, Ambrosio, Antonio, great to see you, man. I see you saying what's up. I'm going to put the number up because, like I said, she just gave us, gave many of y'all to just really is just approach. And I'll say this for men, just approach the ladies, bro. It don't matter how she looks. It don't matter how wealthy, rich, how beautiful, how good her body looks. It don't matter how on point her makeup is. It don't matter about that RBF. Listen, if you want to approach that lady, do that shit. And if you're scared, do that shit. If you're awkward and tense, do that shit. But I'm about to
Do
drop the
that
number,
shit.
man.
Do that
Just do
shit.
that. Just do that shit. That's all that matters. It's all about just doing what you want to do, and everything will come in return. Even if you don't get that, that's fine. One thing you're able to be like is that I followed through with what I wanted. And this, ladies and specifically gentlemen, is how you build undeniable confidence. Is when you follow through with the things that you say you're gonna do, even if you're afraid. 100.
Done making tortillas. What's up, Storm? Dwayne said, "Strong women don't scare me because my mind is strong." I love that. Confidence is
Ooh, fuck
everything.
yeah. That's what Dwayne, I didn't even see that. I see you, player. Yes.
Yes. Aria said,
Yes,
"I heard that.
absolutely.
I heard that a lot before. That don't judge me before you even say hi. I'm a sweet girl and not a bitch." Exactly. Exactly.
What's funny is because I like that. I like when like and I know they're not, but I like when women could look like a bitch. Like when she looks too intimidating. I like that shit. That may be like a little, what I mean, something that I'm into, but
I'm
it's
just.
just
Can I ask a question to the chat?
please do, please do. Actually, excuse me. While you do that, I have to run to the door really quickly. I have
No
to get
problem.
something. But as you do that, please engage in chat. Be
I got you.
respectful, and if you're not gonna be respectful, hey, and don't call in just yet. I'll be right back. Give me one brief moment, please.
All right, so give Izzy a second. He'll be right back. What's up, you guys? Thank you so much for joining us. If you guys don't know, I'm RP. I'm one of the ladies of I Talk. We go live twice a week. Please join the entire I Talk family. Somebody drop the link, please. But I have a question for you. For those of you who don't know me and are new, I want to know what is your first initial impression of me, right? Because if you guys don't really know me, you don't know who I am, you're just engaging with me for the first time. I just want to see, what do people really think initially by first glance? What is your perception? I'm just very curious to see, because again, perception is everything. Oh, Arya said, "Bad bitch." Yes, baby. Andrew, boss babe. Okay, I could be a little bossy sometimes. Yes. Okay, I like that. A baddie and a real one. Aw, thanks, Marie. Friendly and a good time. Okay, I like y'all. Nice, but too revealing. Okay, I respect that, Dwayne. That's cool. Hey, I take all criticism. I love your style. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Again, that's your perception, and I'm a-okay with it. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to Ladies of I Talk and come on over there so you can get to know me better. Bubbly person who knows herself. Thank you, Justin. I think I know myself a little bit after 42 years, you know? But hey, I still got learning to do. I learned from a lot of people. I'm okay with learning. So, you know what I'm saying? The nails. And girl, yes, hunty. Yes. And make sure you guys smash that like button for your boy. He's been over here doing his shows consistently. Please make sure you subscribe to Izzy All Star. RP was talk about it. What is it? INNIT. What's that? I don't know what that is. I'm old. Or am I stupid? Was talking about in it. It. What does that even mean? Um, but yes, you guys, thank you so much for being here again. We're almost at 45 likes. Make sure that we get to 45 likes before Izzy comes back with getting his package or whatever he's getting. And then also, he just dropped the number. So don't call it yet. But can you drop a red heart if you are interested in calling and talking to your girl, RP, from the Ladies of I Talk? Drop a red heart and give us some more thumbs up. We need 45, two more, 45 likes by the time he returns. Come on, let's go. It's not easy sitting up here, y'all, after a long day of work. Okay? And shout out to all you beautiful people for being here. If you guys have channels and you're looking to grow, um, make sure you go to Ladies of I Talk and post like a comment underneath the post, and we will return the love. We will subscribe back and support. We're very supportive of great people, positive people. So we're very welcoming. So if you need new friends, come on through. Bodhi and myself and our crew are very, very nice. Subscribe to I Talk if they only knew, where Joe Chapo does his thing every night. So yeah, we appreciate that. What's up? I don't have any red hearts. Nobody's gonna call and talk to me. I feel offended. 470-847-6333 is the number to call once Izzy comes back. That's 470-847-6333 is the number to call and talk to your girl R Pizzle.
I'm
Honey.
about to come back. I'm about to be back.
Hey,
What's
yes.
going on? We here. What's up? My apologies. I had to, secure a package really quickly. Just
Oh, okay. Well, you hopefully you secured your package.
I definitely did. I definitely dang. We're still at 43. I would have thought we was gonna make our way to 45 by
I
now.
asked for two more, but they're not listening.
Is this you know what? I don't know. Should we continue until we see 45? I don't
I
know.
think I think we should wait.
We should wait.
I got 20% of my phone. So we good. You still got me. Still got me here.
We still you know what? We're not moving until we see 45. We're not going. We're not continuing the show. We must see 45. And RP was advocating this whole time and there was still no 45. No
No
way.
45. And I asked for red hearts if you're gonna call in and talk to me, and I don't got one red heart. Yo, what's up?
This is insane. This is insane.
This is you know.
But
Oh, we got
we're
44. We got
44.
44.
Okay, okay. You guys are doing what y'all doing. Appreciate you.
Oh, what?
John. They
Gil, Justin, mine says, Marie, all of you amazing people. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out
No,
with us.
thank you. Even if you get your alternative accounts, hit that like button. Listen, because we got to stick to our guns. Honestly, we've been going for a while. And the most, we just want to see 45. Honestly, 45 is a beautiful number.
I
Somebody in here unlike that bitch, though.
I don't know. I think 50 is even a better number. I don't know about no
50?
45.
Oh, you think we should get to 50?
I
Okay.
think we should get to 50.
Well,
There's
shit.
absolutely no reason why All Star Izzy and the Lady of I Talk RP can get 50.
That's very true, though. That's very true. And two, there's a number for them to call you. So
I'm
it's like
telling you.
there's so much. You know what? Everybody
I'm telling
come
you, they think
together,
I'm intimidating. That's why
and
they don't want to call me.
I think they are. I think they are. I think Marie does want to call in and speak to you. I think she really. We got to 45. You know what? RP, so do you think should we just continue a little bit and then or should we wait for 50 likes? What do you think?
I think we should do one more question to entice him to hit that likey.
Okay, let's do one more question. I'll ask one more question. I'll ask
46.
more.
Yes. Four more, y'all.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, I'll ask one more question and let's see how this works up. Thank you guys for liking and supporting. We appreciate you very much. Now, the next one was gonna be. Hold on, give me one brief moment. Hold on, this. Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, you
Now,
guys.
I see y'all in the building. You know what? Matter of fact, if you guys have any questions, please do ask. I want to also let you guys know we can take questions in now. That we will start to cater in. The number is active. Call in if you want to have a conversation with RP. But honestly, let's work to 50 for that to even happen.
Okay.
Our P's out here, giving her, we're both giving her quality time. You know what I'm saying?
I
Having a
got
really good conversation.
I got a question while we're waiting for that 50. While we're waiting for my questions,
Wow.
Mr. Izzy, got a question for you. Keep it real. Keep it 100, right? One time for the one time.
As I always do, of course.
When was the last time you went on a good date?
Damn. Oh man.
He's like, well, see, what happened was.
Listen, one thing about me, ladies and gentlemen, I keep it real. To be like a good real date. This is gonna sound really crazy. Um, about like a year ago, year and a half, year and a half.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, I don't. Here's the thing, though.
I take my sunglasses for that. I'm like, what?
I don't date. I don't date. Like, and the thing is not. I don't mind dating. It's just that as this past year itself, I've been posting every single day, and my mind is my mission is this. Like you knew me when I had like what, like I don't even know how many subs.
You
Like
were
it was
new. You had a few hundred.
a few hundred, and like this. I'm just mad. I'm just really into what I'm doing. And even before then, sometimes we don't even get to a date. But like for a real good date, that happened like a year and a half ago. Because sometimes, yeah, if I go on a date, it's it gotta be. If I go on a date now, it gotta be on some jazz, rooftop, real sensual, nice grown kind
Okay.
of thing that we're doing. But yeah, it's been like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Um,
Listen, I respect that. You've been very
appreciate it.
consistent. So that's like one thing, honestly. If you are passionate about something, you have to put the time and effort into it to
Yeah,
develop, right?
yeah.
What I don't like, and this is another major turnoff, ladies and gentlemen, if a man is saying and they have all these dreams and these aspirations, but they do nothing about it, that to
Mhm.
me is a mad turnoff. I like a man that does what he says and is focused on his vision and accomplishes things. I don't want just a talker. I do not want somebody that says, I wish, I want. Now, what are you doing about it? If
Right.
you're not doing shit about it, that's you just talking.
Exactly.
So you're
And
doing your thing. So good for you.
yeah, I get a lot, and I'm grateful that you told me that. And also, a lot of people message me directly and talk about it, or they talk about it in the comments. And it's like, cause like I'm a man who can do it and say it. Like I say it and I do it, and I think that's important. Um,
But see, that's the thing. You have to realize you are wise beyond your years because you're young. And you how old are you? 26, 27?
I'm 27. I just turned 27. Yeah.
Okay, so you're so young, but there's men who are 20 years older than you who are 47, 48, 50, who just
Yeah.
ain't got shit going for themselves. All they've been
Yeah.
doing is talking all these years. Oh, I want to be this, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a doctor, I want to have a business, I want to do this. What the hell have
Mhm.
you done to get there?
Yeah.
What have you
Right.
accomplished? How you got to set a goal and you doing that. So even if you're putting dating on the back burner temporarily, you want to be accomplished, right? You want to have substance when you actually are ready for that relationship and bring
Yeah.
something to the table.
Yeah. Very true. I agree
So
with that.
good for you. Good for you. You
Nah,
have to
appreciate it.
put
Thank
your
you.
gotta put yourself first.
This one makes me like a unicorn, and I've been talking about that. Shout out Soren, he said something about that. But like, it's just that the, everything that we see, we hear, I talk about is always real, and it correlates to who I am. That's one of my core things is that, there's, I can have fun with
Right,
some shit,
sir.
but like a lot of this shit is that I do this because I want to be happy,
Oh, you guys, we lost him for a second.
Hold on,
Apologize.
excuse
Technical
Yo,
difficulties.
I think we're gonna call for you. Hold on.
Oh,
Hello, mic check 1 2.
Hello.
Can you hear?
hi. Thanks for calling.
Hello. How you doing?
Good.
Man,
How are you? What's your name and where are you calling from?
right.
I'm not telling you. Y'all, y'all have your name.
I'm sorry.
I'm not telling you my name.
She's okay.
Don't, don't listen to you.
Are you able to hear her? Because I can't understand.
She's cutting in and out.
Hey, I think your connection is cutting in and out. May you state your name and how old you are.
Is it Diamond?
How do you think I know?
I'm not able to hear.
How old do you think?
Did you just ask me how old do I think you are?
Yeah.
I don't listen. We're on the phone. I don't. Let's, if you can, please say your age. Just to confirm, we're on air.
Um, 43.
Okay. And may I
And
have
what?
your name?
Yeah.
This is Jason.
Daisy.
Hi,
Jason.
Daisy.
Jay Z.
Thanks
Okay.
for calling, Daisy. What's your question?
You have. This is Diamond.
Okay. For sure.
Hi, Diamond.
Great to hear you.
I'm sorry about the connection. About that. Anyways, I have one day to go back to you, but if one day you decide you have to stay home and do next. What are you watching or a movie, and what are you eating?
I didn't understand the question. The connection was going in and out just a little bit. Also, Marie, call the number that's on the screen. Call that number. Were you able to hear her?
All I heard was something. What are you eating?
Yeah, you have the in-house where you're watching it. So, what movie and what are you having?
What are you having to eat? You're cutting out, babe. I don't know. Are you asking if we were to stay home and eat, what would we be eating that night?
I'll put it in the movie.
I'm sorry, you have bad connection, sweetheart. Thanks for calling. Call back another time. Bye.
Yes. Well, I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Thank you.
So
I
sorry,
was
poor
I was dead
connection.
ass. I was dead ass putting like my thinking cap on, like dead ass.
All I heard was something. What are you eating? And I don't know. I'm gonna be eating some crab legs when y'all let me go.
Imperfection perfected. What's
But
up?
we
How you
appreciate
doing?
you calling, Daisy Diamond. Thank you, honey.
Yes, yes, and thank you for calling. Marie, if you want to call in, call the number that's on the screen.
Poor, yeah, it's poor connection.
Nah, I was
She's
dead
like,
ass
we're gonna
like I was
talk
dead ass like
pretty
this.
hard.
I was, yeah, nah, same shit, same shit.
I'm like, if I come closer, will I understand?
Nah, yeah, dead ass. I was like blocking everything out. Hold on, we gonna call back. Okay, hello, wait. Mic check 1 2. What is your name and how old are you?
Wait, say it again.
may you come to the phone? We cannot hear you. Your background music is very loud.
Okay, sorry.
Hello, may I have your name and your age, please?
I'm really.
Did you hear that, RP?
Hi, Marie. Thank you so much for calling. Welcome.
Okay, okay. So, what is your question here today? Great to hear from you again, Marie. Big shout out to Marie. Marie is a great participation. Shout out to 46 likes. Let's work our way to 50. Thank you for being here. Now, Marie, is there anything that you'd like to say? Any question? I know you really been fucking with RP heavy. So what's up?
Oh, I just wanted to say this.
You just want to say hey,
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey.
hey. What's up? What's up? What's going on? How you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling good.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, appreciate you calling in and saying hey.
Hey, she's got the
Um,
cojones to call in, unlike everybody else.
that's true. She is calling in, and there's not a lot of people that's calling in. And I noticed that, you know what's interesting is that there's a lot of men that was in here talking about how attractive you are, but weren't calling in. And listen, gentlemen, seize the opportunity while it's there. Do something about it. Well, Marie, Gil says, Marie, I got you. I'll be your question ghostwriter. But if there's nothing that you want to say, we appreciate you calling in regardless though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just loud.
You're good. It's great to
Thank
hear
you
from you
so
though.
much. Appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure. All right. We're gonna talk to you soon, okay?
All right.
All right, bye.
And I think Diamond's questions in the chat now that she can actually write it. I'm sorry
Okay.
we had poor connection. So Marie, I'm sorry, Marie. So Diamond said, sorry about the connection. It's Jessica. Oh, it's Jesse. Elena wanted me to call in. My question to the both of you was, you have a stay-at-home date like Netflix. What are you watching and what are you eating? Some sushi or a seafood boil or some sort of takeout, and we're watching either a good movie or some kind of reality show marathon. Yeah.
You had to stay at home day. Like, what are you watching? What are you eating? Uh, you have a stay at home date like Netflix. What are you watching? We probably honestly, we're not gonna get to the watching. We're gonna be fucking, and then like
Oh,
afterwards,
oh,
like if we already doing all that, and if I want to have your company, excuse me, but if I do want to have your company later, uh, we can watch Black Mirror. I really like that shit. There's an episode that I want to break down. I really fuck with Black Mirror heavy.
well,
Like
you got to
we
feed
can
me
discuss
before
it.
that happens. So feed me, and then maybe the next part happens after that. But feed me.
Feed her after if that's something that you want to do. You know what I mean? Anyways,
Don't
we're getting
listen
to
to
the
him,
call.
ladies. Don't listen. They better feed
Listen,
you before they get the cookie. God damn it.
yeah, I know y'all gonna give it to me, but regardless, we get another call. Hello, how you doing? What's your name and how old are you?
Hi, RP. Hi, Izzy.
What's up? How you doing? What's your name
Hi.
and how old are you?
Elena.
Who?
Elena.
Oh,
Hey,
Elena. Elena, what's up? What's up? What's
that's
up? How
my
you doing?
girl.
If y'all don't know, Elena has been here. She was actually the first one to do the show with me. So big shout out to Elena. You know what I'm saying?
She's part of the iTalk fam. We love you, baby. Thank
Yeah.
you for calling.
Yeah, so what's going
Yes,
on?
of course. I have one question for both of you guys, I guess.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you ever get back with any of your exes?
Nope. Hell to the nah, to the nah, nah, nah.
But why, RP? Why?
They're your ex for a reason. You clearly had a relationship. It didn't work. I'm not going backwards. Let's move forward and find somebody that's better for you because otherwise it would have worked out with that person. I don't want to take breaks and that sort of thing. There's clearly some fundamentals that did not work personally. And I get, I know my relationships. So, no. For me, it ain't happening. Sorry.
Yeah. I wouldn't go to. I wouldn't get back with an ex. I don't. Nah. I wouldn't. I was gonna say some toxic shit to be honest, but I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna probably say like maybe fuck him and like that's it.
Oh my
But
God, Izzy.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Nah, hell no. I just no man should do that. No man should go back to their ex. I wouldn't go back to my ex. I don't
Exactly,
care.
Aria. Because there's a reason why y'all broke up. If you broke up
Yeah.
once, you're gonna break up again, and the bond is done.
Nah, 100, 100 though. I agree though. I agree. I wouldn't get back with my ex. I think that's going backwards, and I like to move
Ladies,
forward.
I'm
You
sorry,
know what
ladies
I'm
and
saying?
gentlemen. There's nothing behind you. Move forward. Look straight.
There you go. Yeah, 1,000 though.
I disagree with it. I disagree.
So why do you disagree?
But we didn't ask you. You asking us, right? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, ladies.
No, Elena. I mean, Elena, why? Why do you disagree? And let us know.
Because I think that in the future could it could possibly work if it's true.
It
Um,
could possibly work if what?
like if you phone during the time of your separation.
What?
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
I can now, but talk that shit though. Keep talking.
I'm not gonna answer the question.
You're not gonna answer the question.
No, not. I'm gonna put it that.
Okay. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you again
Thanks,
for your question.
baby.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
But I'll just say this. It's not for everyone, right? And there's nothing wrong if you choose to give an ex like a second chance to see maybe you were younger or you guys broke up on stupid reasons that you guys over can overcome and grow and evolve. Okay. So be it, right? But it all depends really on the reasons why you and that person broke up.
Very true. Very true. I like that she asked that question because we got some people that's on the fence. We got some people who want to have revenge. There's some people that's like, yeah, let's have our sweet revenge. Let's do that. But y'all doing that for an ego reason. You know what I'm saying? Look at the ladies in here. It's the ladies though. I leave
Just
my
one.
women better than I met her. Exactly, Gil. If she got
Whatever,
with
Gil.
if she got with a star, you best believe. Ah man, listen.
What is
I
that? They better hella looking at me after we break up. I'm like, damn, you checked up on me more now than when we were together. Just kidding, but it's true. They be lurking. They want to know what you're doing now. But why? Where were they when y'all were together? Why didn't you ask me if I had my food, my lunch, if I had a jacket? Elena said, yes, RP. That's what I was going to say about during the separation. Yeah, again, to each his own. I don't knock it, right? If one of my girlfriends said, you know what, I'm going to go back to my ex
Preston, what's up?
because I want to, go for it. I support my friends in whatever they're doing.
What's good, Preston?
If it works, great. If it doesn't, you tried it and it didn't work. But hey, to
Yeah.
each his own. Just be cautious and just don't be dumb. Be smart about the reasons why you initially broke up, and do you see a change? It could be a change for you. It could be the both of you should be growing and evolving, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Now a question that I want to ask you is just that what
Sorry,
excuse
one
me.
second, let me let my doggy out. Sorry.
Okay, do your thing for sure. If anybody has any questions for RP, please put a Q. Preston, my Friday night is beautiful, man. Thank you for asking. You are more than welcome to ask both of us questions. Just keep in mind this is for her, not for me, ladies. I know you want to know, but it's not for me though. This is about RP. Okay, it's
You
about
guys, and I'm
our.
gonna give you like 5 more minutes because my phone is dying. I'm like on 14% now.
Yes, yeah, we gotta go to.
Sorry.
We're gonna have 5 more minutes, but we appreciate y'all. Thank you again. Um,
Two more
but
likes to 50. Two more.
let's get 2 more likes. Hit them alternative accounts. You know what I mean? Just like that shit. And subscribe to All Star Lifestyle, but subscribe to RP. Now for actually this is gonna have to be the last and final one.
Let's go.
Because
Give me a
obviously we
good
got
one.
five
Give
more
it to me
minutes.
good. Give it to me good, Izzy.
I got you. That's the only thing I do, but it's always great. Now, the only question that I gotta ask is, how do you feel? How do you feel about open relationships, even though if you love each other? Imagine if a man was to say, you guys were together for a while, but he also gave you the just, I want to also be in an open relationship. What if he changed his mind during the course in a relationship? What are you gonna do from there?
I'll be honest, an open relationship is not for me. I'm very old school. I'm very monogamous. I want that traditional relationship. So if my man says I want to have an open relationship, like, and he doesn't respect my feeling and opinion about it, then he's probably not the man for me.
Okay.
I don't, if I'm not enough for you, then you're just not it for me. Because I want my man to only want me, and I'm enough for him in every aspect. So no, I am not sharing my man. Ain't no other bitch sleeping with my man. It ain't happening. I'm sorry. That's mine. Thank you very much. And it don't get better than what he's got. So
Okay. Um, Diaja, I do want to say great to see you. You say I could never be in an open relationship. I just want to say great to see you. I remember you from last time. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming back. Somebody, so all right, please put a cue because we got only a couple of minutes. Hold on. Let's work our way to 50 likes. Let's get 50 likes before we leave. Let's do
Diamond
this
said,
shit.
RP, do you want a sister wife? Sorry, baby mama, I don't like girls. Yeah. But they
Hey,
like
but
me.
also shout out to the ladies who like the ladies. You know,
Yeah.
you know, three. So would you? This is a bit of a sexual question. Do you mind if I ask?
You can ask. I just may not answer. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. So, how do you feel about threesomes?
Again, like I said, I'm very old school. That is not for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I call me boring, whatever you
No,
want,
no,
but
no. Ladies
I
in the
can't do
chat,
it. I'm sorry. I'm
yo,
not sharing my man. I will kill somebody that
ladies in
lays
the
with me.
chat, are y'all doing threesomes?
Nope.
And you got to be over 18 to answer. Really,
Need to
truthfully,
get all that
21.
bullshit out of your system before you get with me. I
Oh
need a
man.
monogamous man where I'm enough for him. If I'm not enough for you, you better go elsewhere and stop wasting my time.
Make sure we get a 50 likes. Mods in the chat, tell them to hit the like button. Tell them to subscribe. Let's keep going. We only got
Smash
a
the
couple of
like.
minutes. We only got a couple of minutes in this thing. Araya asks, how does RP handle breakup with a guy? Do you just flat out tell them, or do you wait a little to see how they act with you?
Well, it takes me some, I don't just break up with them that day. I actually think about like pros and cons. It takes me a minute to really get it together and be mentally prepared to break up.
Anytime, Joshua.
That way I'm not hurt. You know what I'm saying? I when I'm like ready and I'm like over it and I don't care and I don't have any feelings anymore, that's
Yeah,
when my mind is made up and I just, you know what, it ain't working for whatever reason.
facts. That's a good one. That's a good one. Listen, listen. We got one more like in this bitch. And see, the only reason why I'm saying one more is because we have a great guest tonight. It's because we've been talking on so many points, and we are gonna have to end in a few. We hit the 51. Now
Listen, if you guys want me back, there could be a part two.
there could be a part two. You think we should do a part two?
If that's what they want, if our friends want
Mm.
part two, I'm gonna give you part two.
Yo, everybody in the chat, y'all want a part two? Let us know though. Let us know. They saying
Hey,
okay, part
Friday
two.
nights with Izzy and
Okay.
RP.
Yeah. Hey, listen. We could do a part two. This was a very great conversation. The ladies love you. The men they loving you. And I'm loving this. I think we're having a really good time, a really good conversation. And
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
having a lot of fun.
I think we gotta run this back. They're saying yes. They're saying part two.
51.
Absolutely. We hit. Hey, listen, we did what we did. Now, my name is All Star Izzy. Thank you guys for being here. RP, please close it out and tell them where they can follow you. Tell them where they can get at you because, of course, we got to make sure that your time doesn't. We don't want that battery to die. Let them know
Thank
a little
you.
bit about you and where to find you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you again. Thank you, Izzy, so much for having me. I've had so much fun. I don't think I've ever been on a panel for this long, and the time just
Mhm.
went by so quick. So
Yes.
much engagement. I am so excited to see you guys on the Ladies of I Talk. We go live twice a week. We have been taking a hiatus, but go check us out. You're gonna see Izzy there. You're gonna see the entire iTalk family there. You're gonna see Elena there. Everybody. But again,
Absolutely.
thank you all for having me. I had so much fun. If you guys want part two, you gotta let Izzy know.
Gotta let us know. Now, Elena dropped the link. You guys know what I am, what I'm about. Put some stars in the chat. We're reaching to the end. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to notice I might be going live later on tonight. All right, and who knows? I might just go live, and if I do, I'm not going to announce it. Just catch me. And if we do go live, let's have a conversation. My name is All Star Izzy. To shine within, to shine without. Authenticity is new sexy. RP. Thank you. Looks like we got to
Yes,
run a part
sir.
two in the future. Until
Let's
next
go.
time, we'll see you soon. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you guys, everybody.